PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
You fucking losers. Welcome to Offended.
Idiots.
Episode 99, the Wayne Gretzky episode, presented by PWP Nation. It's your boys, Tricky and Stoutsy.
Pinch my nut. As I'm crossing my legs like a woman. God, do you remember the first time you pinched a nut?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Just being scared. I still get scared. I'm scared right now. It's like that thing shot up into my esophagus.
Sometimes, like, when I sit down, I kind of sit on a ball. I'm like, oh no!
Yeah. Scary times out there still.
Welcome to Offended.
Yep. Just a little nut busting.
Not the good kind. Not the good kind.
The Great One episode.
The Great One. Tricked you, it's about The Rock.
What'd you say?
Tricked you, it's about The Rock.
Oh, not 99 Problems and Dwayne is one. Yeah, MTV mark.
Did that happen already? Or is that Friday?
The MTV Movie Awards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. Actually, they were on the news today. Or yesterday. And I was like, it's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, I think it's the end of the song.
Oh, cool. And I was like, they still do the MTV Movie Awards.
Do you remember, like, when, like, the MTV Movie Awards used to have, like, everybody on it? Like, used to have, like, all these, like, cool celebrities on it? And now it's just, like, who are you? What are you doing there? Like, where's Jim Carrey?
And I don't even think it's us being, like, out of touch with, like, stuff that goes on now.
I don't even think it's
like,
that.
You know, because, like, we don't watch, like, I don't watch MTV shows or, like, VH1 or...
Yeah, but
I don't know, but, like, I think I get what you're saying. It's like, there's not... It didn't even matter back then. It was just, like, the big, popular, funny...
There were A-list actors on... Like the MTV Movie Awards like, years ago. Now it's like C-list, D-list actors, and then you have like one or two big A-listers.
Right, like The Rock will show up, or Cena, or which is crazy because they're wrestlers.
Right.
But yeah, no, it used to be like, like, oh shit, Jim Carrey's here. Shit, Eminem's here. Fucking, you know, Robert Downey, not Robert Downey, Robert De Niro shows up. Like,
it's fucking nasty.
Yeah, now it's just a bunch of these people that don't. You know what it is?
Gotcha, bitch.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck. You know what it is? It's because fucking...
driving me crazy.
It's like every A-list celebrity is just caught up in some bullshit now.
Dude, it is.
Like and it's not even bad bullshit, but that's just all you see.
Dude, it's stupid.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Jim Carrey's out in Times Square doing his mask stick right now, which I don't know if he ever did, but like... That's what they did. They were just out there doing cool shit.
And then you got JCD ripping on Becky Lynch. He's like, but he condemns her for bringing the WWE Women's Championship with her to the show, and that's how she's going to get over by herself. It's like, shut up, John.
Yeah.
Shut up, John.
Quit being a mark.
God damn it. Well, anyway, episode 99. After today's episode, we're going to take, I guess, 2 weeks off?
Yep.
That's right, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks off. It's kind of like recharge, regroup, reboot. Yeah, and then we'll repeat it. And then we'll be back for episode 100, our last 90s episode. Count down the top 30 90s songs.
Crazy.
Top 30 songs of the 90s, yeah. And it's our 2-year anniversary on that, too.
Is it?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, no. Matched up pretty good. Pretty good.
Is it 2 years?
July 7th, I think, is our 2-year anniversary, so.
Wow. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
It is.
Look at us go.
We're still going. We're chucking along. So today we're going to count down, top 5 Wayne Gretzky moments in a little bit. And more of a kind of a fuck it episode, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll blindly predict WWE's Stomping Ground at the end of the show because we haven't really been watching WWE.
Stomping Ground.
Where you kick ass and take names.
They should just bring back the Lugs commercial.
I just love how that's the tagline. For this
Is that it?
Yeah. Can you get more cliche?
Wow.
Kick ass and take names. Stomping Grounds.
You might as well just taken Stone Cold's fucking stomp a mud hole and
walk dry.
Yeah.
What?
Stomping Grounds. That'll burn out faster than Great Balls of Fire, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's for real. Why don't... we'll get into it. We'll get into it a little bit. I want to save my energy. My positive energy for Songs of the Week and the Blues Parade.
You know what's crazy is I've seen you twice in the last 6 months, and you had a beard, and it's I don't see you that. I haven't seen that much, but it's fucking with me right now because you shaved it.
Dude, ask Katie about it. Katie will just stare at me and she's like, "You're not my boyfriend."
Yeah, well, it's just weird because I haven't even seen you. I've seen you twice with a beard. Now that's how I was like, oh yeah, I should have a beard. No, you don't. It's wild.
I shaved it, and now I wish I had it back. Because if I had a chance to go meet O'Reilly, I want to point at each other's beards.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
No, you can't.
No, can't anymore.
Wow. Dumb decision.
Shut up. All right, let's get into Songs of the Week.
Let's do it.
Right here on Offended. Dude, I am so beat. I cannot wait for this episode to be over, just so I can get those 2 weeks off.
All right, well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right, we'll see you later.
Fuck it. That'd be wild.
Well, see you later.
What if we stopped talking but let it play out for an hour and 45 minutes so people think it's that long and then it's just fucking quiet?
We'll see you later. Good night. Bye.
That'd be a wild episode to drop. That would
7
be
minutes.
Nuts. Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
You want to start us off?
I guess I could. I guess. But
It's your show, man. Little voicemail action?
What?
Little voicemail action?
Yeah, sorry, I just got a voicemail regarding my Adderall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We haven't seen you in the office in a year, so we need you to come back in.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll see you later.
I can do that.
Yep. Well, anyway. My ADD, I haven't been on Adderall in 2 weeks. So I just haven't...
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't care about going to get it.
Yeah, didn't need it
my
either.
ADD is going crazy right now.
Yeah.
I cannot focus on anything.
You know what's good for that?
What?
Adderall.
Yeah. My back hurts now.
I
don't know
feel
if it has
good.
anything to do with Adderall.
I feel the best I have felt in 6 months right now in this moment.
Right now?
Yeah.
Poop.
I don't know.
Poop.
I don't know if it's because of the old marijuana. Or that I'm just feeling better in general from
shit.
steroids. People are probably like, this kid just fucking bought steroids from a corner and decided.
This is one of the most weirdest openings I think we ever had to the show.
I like it.
Well, anyway, my first song, since we're getting ready.
My first song this week goes
Son of
out.
a bitch.
This movie's dropping, what did we say, in a week? The Lion King?
It's a month.
A month. 4 weeks. I got you good. I got you good. Song by, and I also want to see this movie, so a little double movie dap here. Elton John, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Can you feel the love tonight?
For that movie's doing pretty good.
Rocket Man?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Some people are saying it's better than Bohemian.
I want to go that far.
I don't know. It's going to be, it's up to the critic. But yeah, it's my first song, Thought I'd combine 2 movies I want to see that I can actually go see. So I'm going to go see Avengers tomorrow. Heard it's brand new. Not too many people have seen it. Yeah, you will. You and Bowman. It'll be cool.
What if, right before the movie started, I just, turned to you and just spoiled the whole movie?
What sucks is I already know the biggest spoiler.
What?
Well, I'm not gonna say it. I mean, it's the sad part. So,
What?
I don't want to say it because I'm gonna be wrong. I've been avoiding even saying it. I'm done talking about it.
The Flash dies?
Yeah. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. But yeah, I want to go see Lion King. I'm gonna go see Rocket Man.
I want to go see John Wick 3.
Yeah.
I want to see that Stuber movie with Batista because it looks fucking hilarious.
So do I.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Elton John.
My first song is by Rod Stewart. Remember that guy?
I do. Remember Roddy? My dad went to one of his concerts one time.
Oh, shit.
Said it was good.
Said it was good, man. Fuck it. My first song is by Rod Stewart, Forever Young, man. The song is just a good song. It's played at the end of one of these Spittin' Chicklets episodes. It's so good. Oh, shit.
It's played where? At the end of a Chicklets episode?
Yeah, and I forgot about the song, and that song is just fucking great.
It's a good song, man.
It's a good song. Not even high. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Should we just turn this episode into a high episode? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Have some fun.
Have some fun.
Some in there still. Yeah. Roddy. Yeah, Roddy Stewart, man. Forever Young is a banger. Kind of a sad song.
Forever young. Forever young.
Oh,
it's a great song.
I do have something I want to talk about that we can add to.
Ulcerative colitis?
No, not at all. It's the last thing I want to talk about. All right, good songs. My second song this week is by Jimi Hendrix called Foxy Lady.
Oh, Wayne's World.
It's a good one.
I just fucked up. I should have just went, oh, Foxy Lady.
I
I fucked up.
Yep, you did. All right, take two.
I
I used to be able to play that in like 8th grade on the guitar. Just that part. Because my buddy was the guitar.
On Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's some pro shit. Just some buttons and a little flap. Yeah, that's a lot more talented than what I did.
I know, dude.
Damn,
dude.
But make me look like an idiot.
Dude, I was honestly wondering if we were going to have a Songs of the Week like this today, because I was like, you know what? We haven't had like a goofy Songs of the Week like in months.
We have not. So, alright.
Okay, well, that was Songs of the Week. My number two is by Whitney, and the song is called Giving Up. It's an indie song. I don't really have a lot to talk about on this song, so I totally forgot how the song goes, but I had it written down. So.
Nice.
Whitney, Giving Up.
Give it a listen. Nice. Alright, my third song this week is called My Own Hero by a guy named...
Foo Fighters.
No. By a guy named Andy Grammer.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Which, this song actually is like nothing like his other stuff. I like some of his other stuff. It's kind of beepity-bop, gets me going. But like, this one's different. I can't put a fucking band to who they...
What's his other stuff like?
Baby bop.
Oh, baby bop.
But this one's... I can't...
You go back.
It's not like a Killers or a... not the Nationalist.
That's what I should have said to you when he said, I haven't seen you with the beer. It should just be like, you'll grow back. You'll go back. It was itchy.
I think you'd like it. It's kind of rockish. It's pretty good. It's a little, like it's almost a little Foo Fighters vibe.
I remember not liking one of his songs because I was like, it's basically about date raping somebody. Because he's like, the girl said no, and he's like, but I'll take you home anyways. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I think in that song he's saying, I'm not going home with you tonight.
I could have sworn it was like she said no, and he's like, I don't care.
No, it's him saying he could leave with someone else, but he doesn't. I know what song you're talking about. He has a song called Fresh Eyes, And for the longest time, I wanted to like parody it and like to like French fries and send it to like McDonald's or something. I got these French fries. Never tasted before like this.
From the Golden Arches, I got these French fries,
Can
French
you
fries.
supersize me?
That's
Yeah,
him.
dude. French fries.
That's him.
Yeah,
That song.
That's Andy Grammer.
It's not
French
his-
fries. What a genius parody idea for a commercial.
You want to know? I have a guilty pleasure. It kind of sounds like that. It's let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Gonna talk to you like this. Song's great.
Yeah.
If
great
somebody
song.
doesn't like that, eat a dick.
Yeah. 2 of them.
5. A Big Mac.
So,
So that was your third?
yeah.
All right. My third song is by No Rome, and I can't remember if we picked the song or not, but Rumbod
pick it.
Come Sit for a While. Well, I didn't know because like the last like 5 songs of the weeks that you've done, I forgot to put on the playlist,
Nice,
and now I
dude.
can't find them.
Yeah, good. I'm not going searching.
No.
I bet you thought about texting me like, hey, dude, you by chance have the last
I totally
5
did, and I was
weeks?
just like, you know what?
And you're like,
It's not going to be on them.
He's probably just, yeah, you can't put that on me, you fuck. If you send me the songs, we could actually update it. Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, I do need last week's, though.
All I have in my notes from last week is a small roast beef with Swiss, a regular cheddar with a
Dude,
root
why do
beer.
you just not send me them? You used to be really good about sending them to me, like, right when we did it. And now you're
Yeah.
like, you've slacked.
And
You've
now I
slacked a
forget.
little bit. It's a little 50-50 here, Jim.
Yeah, a bit. But when I do send them, you just fuck up. Like when I'm on top of my shit, you're not. And then when
That's
you're
not
on top
true.
of your shit, I'm not.
That's not true.
Well, yeah, I'm not going back 5 weeks. That's just people can just go back and listen to them.
Well, yeah, that's...
Did you say your song? Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
just
No
said
Rome.
that. That is a good song, though. Rimbod.
Rumbod and Come Sit for a While.
He just did a music video for one of his songs from the new album.
Yeah, it was a song I was kind of surprised that they picked.
Same. Pink.
I think it was Pink.
Was it Pink?
Pink? It's such good shit.
It's such good shit. All right. So my 4th song then. My 4th song is a song called "Time" by the Free Nationals with Mac Miller and Kali Uchis. I don't know who that is. It's a good song.
Goose? There's another fucking name.
I know, I see it, but it's funky. I think you'll like it. Definitely check it out.
With
"Time."
Jimmy Uso.
"Time" by the Free Nationals. Funky.
Funky.
And it's got Mac Miller on it. R.I.P. They're coming out with a documentary about him, I think, which I'm pretty excited about. Hope
Are
they
they?
do it good.
They are?
I think they're just doing shit like with the family now, like what they want to release and whatnot, that kind of thing. Of course, the media made it out to be like documentary put on hold because of Mac Miller's family. It's like, well, fucking yeah, like they want to go through and make
Get
sure.
it right.
Yeah, 100%. So
Wait, let me...
same, bro.
My 4th song is by a guy named Steve Lacy. He was featured on the Vampire Weekend song Sunflower, which I really like. It's really funky. And the song is called Playground. I'll give you a little snippet of it. Song is just so
That
fucking
reminds me of some
funky,
little-
man.
Reminds me of a little Alabama Shakes action.
A little bit, yeah.
What was that song?
Playground by Steve Lacy. Dude's awesome. He plays the guitar on that Sunflower song, too. I love that Sunflower song.
Did you Spotify fucking updated their shit?
I don't like it.
You do or you don't?
Don't.
I don't know if I do. It threw me a curveball.
Sunflower in the morning.
Oh, nope, not what I wanted.
Need more cowbell.
Not what I,
Should turn that off, though.
not what I wanted. There it is.
Oh my god.
I was like, Jesus Christ,
shit.
where'd that one come from? I can't. Okay, never mind. All right, my 5th song is did you do your 4th song?
Yeah, it was Steve Lacy,
That's right.
Playground.
My fifth song is a little song called Midnight Rider by the Allman Brothers Band. Know that song?
You know that song? Yeah.
You weren't looking at me, man. I didn't know if you didn't really acknowledge anything. You're over there fucking Twitter fingering Magooin.
Fuck. Twitter finger Magooin.
I was singing it earlier. I got one more silver dollar. Good song.
In my heart. That was a good song. I was thinking the Doobie Brothers for some reason. What's their major hit song?
The Doobie Brothers?
Yeah, they have
actually. I just
listen
to the music.
Listen to the music. It's a great song. Great song. Yeah, great song. It's a phenomenal song.
I wish I could just strum an instrument like this.
All right,
I did get in March when I was really sick and dying. I did start playing some songs on the ukulele, and then that just faded out.
Na 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 oh oh.
And then I realized I can't play the guitar or play the ukulele while pooping. Painfully.
My fifth and final song. Since next week's our last 90s episode, I can finally say that, or actually in 3 weeks. July 12th, episode 100, last 90s episode. It's be a 90s song. It's called I'll Be There For You by The Remembrance. The Friends theme song.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good song.
And that was your Songs of the Week. You can go follow our playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offender Presents Songs of the Week. All right. Calling an audible. It's a fucking episode. Why not?
Yep.
Shit.
Okay. Did you lose it?
Yeah, I lost it. I was thinking about doing something, but first, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Mr. Kyle Forche.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Fauché here to tell you about my brand new podcast, the Going Off Topic podcast, brought to you by the Anything But Credible Network. On Going Off Topic, I look at all forms of media, from different real and theoretical angles that you don't usually hear about. From movies, to TV, to music, to sports, to gaming, to anything really. You never know what the topic will be, but you're guaranteed a new angle and a different conversation about it, that's for sure. You can find Going Off Topic anywhere and everywhere that you get your podcasts. Check out our social media feeds on Facebook, Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché, on Twitter, going_off_topic, and don't forget about anythingbutcredible.com, where you can find everything for the pod, including the written blog post. That's right, we're carrying over the Going Off Topic blog to anythingbutcredible.com too. So check it all out there, and I'll catch you on the next topic.
All right. Calling it audible here now that we're back. You need to pull up song lyrics. At least one song lyric. Right now. Oh, God. Find... Holy shit. Jesus. Who is that?
That's fucking from the Iconics.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anyway.
Jesus, good for her.
Pick one random song. Get the song lyric. We're gonna play the lyric game.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it right now. Alright, if you want to go first, be my guest.
Okay. Wait, how much of a lyric?
Basically like a verse.
Okay, or like a few lines.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A stanza, I believe is what they taught us at Vianney. Alright. Waiting for the right time to flash them keys. Then, I'm leaving. Please believe in. Ooh. Me and the rest of my heathens.
It's Hot in Here by Nelly.
Nice,
dude! Dude, I got it! I got one! Yes! Yes!
Did you know right away, or was
Yeah.
it like, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I started to hear it in my head, right?
It was hard not to say
Start
it, kind
singing
of
it.
like the song, because it's like there are like commas that I'm following along with. I don't think I couldn't have deceived that one. Nice, dude.
You ready for mine?
Yeah.
Running after somebody. You gotta get him somehow. I think you've got to slow down before you start to blow it. You want one more lyric?
Yeah.
I think you're heading for a breakdown, so you be careful not to show it.
Gloria.
Yeah, it is Gloria. Dude, we're so good!
Nice, dude. Look at that.
Gloria!
Oh, boy.
Gloria! We're just singing like Brett Hall. Gloria!
Gloria!
I think I got your number!
Fucking legend, man.
Did you like how I added that in at the end of my video?
I did, yeah. I did. Good video, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, pick another song. All right, go ahead.
I got the Rap Patrol on the Gap Patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics that say, he's money cash hoes. I'm from the hood, stupid. What type of facts are those?
Son, do you know why I'm stopping you, foe? Because I'm young and I'm black and my hat's real low. Do I look like a mind reader, sir? I don't know. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me!
Nice. Yeah, man. 99. Episode 99.
Nice,
dude.
Nice.
It's like one of my favorite Jay-Z songs ever.
You ready for mine?
Yeah.
Catch me at the X with OG at a Yankee game. Should I make the Yankee hat more famous? Say it at a Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue. But
What?
Dude, that's fucking weird.
What?
Weird, yeah. Right when I realized it was Jay-Z, I'm like, I want to say mine is Jay-Z so bad right now. Yeah, mine is Jay-Z. Fucking Empire State of Mind.
What?
Dude, that was weird.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, like, New York. I know the song, but what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, that was weird. When you pulled up that Jay-Z song, I'm like... Dude, that's fucking weird. All right, let me.
This happened last week with songs.
I know. Let me pick
Wow.
one more. Dude, yeah. There was. What was like the one like that top loader song like dancing in the streetlight?
Yeah.
Like,
And I was like, yeah, I almost picked that.
That was
Like,
so
why
random.
why would you think
Yeah.
about that? Crazy.
it's fucking hilarious.
Holy cow. What a moment. What an episode so far. What a start. What a start to the first period.
Let's start to the first period.
What a start to the match. Look at us go.
All right, say your prayers, little one. Don't forget, my son, to include everyone.
Give me one more.
Keep you free from sin till Sandman he comes.
Metallica. Enter Sandman?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say right when I read it, I was
You
like, I
said
just
Sam-
gave you the
oh,
answer.
I couldn't remember, but I couldn't remember if Sandman was in the name or if that's just what people.
Tuck you in, one within, keep you free from sin till the Sandman he comes. Ah.
Oh boy! All right, I gotta get a
Sleep
good one.
with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit
Dude,
light.
so I'm not like a. I don't dislike Metallica, but I'm not like a Metallica fan. Like if I was listening to like 94.7, they were on.
Old Metallica is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I worked the concert at Busch Stadium, and I was like, I had to be one of the guys like by the stage. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, they put on a hell of a show.
It was awesome. Like it was loud, but like I didn't even need the little earplug things they gave me. But it was a badass concert, and like some of the songs I didn't know, but like the guitar riffs and shit, and like the beat was just like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like maybe I don't care about like much screaming and stuff, but I was like, damn, this is a badass concert.
That's a bad. This is a
I gotta
pretty
find.
bad
I gotta
concert,
find.
mate.
I gotta find one more song for you here. Eh? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tuck you in, off within. What a show. What a show we have going right now. This is Offended, presented by PWP Nation. I am your host, Tricky.
This one's too easy.
If I was an NPR person, hello, welcome back to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. Show host Tricky alongside Stoutsy, and we're going to be talking about some music, some wrestling, some hockey, and a little bit of music, so whatever. I was going for a minute.
I'll be honest, man. Whatever you just said, I have no idea.
This is the most fuck it like episode ever. Like, we just want to get to 100. We want to get to 100. Like,
Okay, here we go. I got one for you. If the damn page stops scrolling on me. Oh my god.
yes.
Okay. For those about to rock and what you want, baby, you know you're Judas and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least. Bring it through the stage in the rage of a beast.
It's the Jericho theme song.
It is the Jericho theme song.
The Judas priest line gives it away.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering if it would or not. And I was wondering if you're going to be like, oh, it's got to be a...
They'll break the walls down!
I was hoping you were going to say Fozzy and throw yourself off. Damn. Wow.
Look at us today.
3 for 3. That Jay-Z ones, that's weird.
Dude, okay, I don't think have we ever gotten, like, one right before? Like, it was like, I mean, we've
done this a couple times, but yeah, like, usually it took us, we got a few. I know you did. You got a couple. I think I got one. Corey got one. But yeah, we've never just hit it like this. That was crazy.
John, they best know not to pick up when I call right now.
At first I was like,
on the show, John.
I was like, does he know we're recording?
Farted.
Nice.
Yeah, I sent him a message.
Oh, okay.
It's like, be sure you assholes listen tomorrow. So we're a little stoned. Okay, so anyway. Let's move on. Blues Parade this past weekend. What a shit show. I was on a party bus at like 7 a.m. Didn't get home till like 2 a.m. It's a long day. Saw so many people. Saw John Hamm in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Barbara Shev almost died.
What a bump. I guess he got back up and was fine.
Yeah.
I guess that's a pretty good fall.
Yeah, it was. He goes out of frame. He goes out of picture.
10 feet, maybe? 8 feet at least. Yeah, man, he could have fucking really bumped his head. Hopefully he kept the chin tucked.
He's lucky. Well, it looked like his legs would have hit the ground first, but he's lucky that he didn't like fall
top
backwards.
Yeah,
because he would have landed
kind
on
of
his
was able to
fucking head.
He was kind of able to jump himself, push himself off a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if he didn't, oh shit,
Honestly, he embellished a bit.
A little bit.
He embellished it for sure.
Well, I think he went to catch himself, and he's like, "Oh!" And I think he
Yeah.
jumped to save himself.
I think he was reenacting the missed trip from Game 6.
Throwing his right leg back.
Yeah, man, it was crazy though. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go down. I was in one of my best friend's weddings, which congratulations to them. And I felt so nobody. It's crazy because I told you it was like a bunch of hockey players that were all the groomsmen. So it was kind of like it sucked, but like also like how do you blame your buddy when it's like
blame him?
Yeah, we were. So one of the first thing he says, he's like, "Yeah, sorry," because we were downtown at the MAC at like 11. And then we were down. We got picked up at like 2. So like we thought about like walking down there, but then we were like, we won't see anything. We won't be able to see anything walking far. Like by the time we walked down there and stuff, so it sucked not being there. It sucked. I kind of missed out on like a lot of the fun of the run. But
you did it. They did it for you, Jim.
Yeah, I know. But like I'll take it either way. I was just happy to be out of the house Saturday, which was like the way of me looking at things now, but. Yeah, it sucked. But like just watching, it took me a while to like actually watch videos and stuff because I had so much FOMO and just like mad. Because dude, I would have been down there early, 100%. After not feeling well and like actually feeling okay enough to maybe spend the day down there, I would have been down there early. I would have been right up on it. I would have snuck into the parade, I guess, like Corey did somehow. Who didn't touch the cup?
An idiot. What an idiot.
How? You know why? Because he's too busy trying to get a fucking Snapchat moment of it instead of just fucking touching it like a fucking real person. You idiot.
You idiot.
I mean, I get, go for if you can get the film, get it, but fuck, man. I wouldn't care. People just have to take my word. I wouldn't care. I would never lie about that.
That video of him fucking running around with the flag, that was fucking hilarious.
Fucking awesome, man.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's just like, ha-ha, man, ha-ha!
The kid has no idea how to run.
Oh my god, no, dude! He looks so awkward.
Which is crazy because he played soccer. He was a really good soccer player.
Dude, he's like his lower back is like bent down. He's like hunched down like the fucking penguin, and like his knees. Like here, I'm gonna draw a picture. I know this is bad, like audio, but I'm gonna draw a picture of how I think Corey looked.
He just doesn't like move.
Here we go.
He's like a boulder because he's got dad bod. It's wow. We actually should post that video on our Instagram.
We should.
Because it's just... He's right.
This is how he looks, okay? So he's like bent down, and his knees are like bent forward. where he like just shuffles like his other leg like back and forth like with his like other leg like. Like, give me that. Give me that. I'm gonna take a I got a picture of this. That is the fun. Here's your phone.
Oh my god, that's the funniest thing.
You're crying.
I really wish we had video in here, people to watch this, because that's the funniest fucking thing. That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in the last 6 months of living. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Should I post it on Facebook? Just be like, why are you riding like that, Court? I'm gonna post it to offended. Fuck it.
Yeah, post it everywhere. I don't fucking.
Just to read. Todd Drew how he thinks Corey ran the other day in the parade.
Yeah, dude, it's like, I guess because he's trying to keep the flag up and not like. I imagine he probably had a few drinks too, but like, oh my god, what a moment though! I'm so happy for him for a lot of shit he's dealt with the last year, man.
Definitely
crazy. Also, shout out his mom. I think she just got her 3rd treatment, so hopefully everything goes well there.
Corey, fix your routing.
Holy shit, dude, that's the funniest thing we might have done. And we didn't even try.
No, not at all.
It's funny because you drew it before I paused that. And I paused it right at the perfect time to just match up with that. Holy shit. Fucking text it to him now, because I'm sure it'll make his fucking day. But yeah, anyway, he doesn't touch the cup. And then he gets a picture with Petro.
No doubt, dude. I wanted to ream him so bad. How many times on this show has he been like, fuck?
I know. But, dude, honestly, I would have taken a picture with the captain, too.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. But his little shitty-ass grit. You know what? Petro doesn't look happy. He probably knows, like, this is that asshole that just fucking...
Probably. He's like, I listen to offended motherfucker.
Offended all the time, you fucking idiot. But, yeah, like... I wanted to take that picture of him with Petro and then take screenshots of everything he says about Petro and put it on the old intro web. But yeah, man, I can't believe he didn't touch it. It's crazy, man. A lot of people touched it that probably have no idea what it means.
Dude, I know. I just want to say, at some people like touching it, like, oh man, he's like, you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, I should have touched it first before them, but I should have.
I'm not. Yeah, but yeah. I want to say this though. I don't want to harp on too much. We've already pled our case about the whole touching the cup thing. If it's not that big of if you're one of those people that rip on people for the whole touching the cup thing and like, oh, why do you believe in touching it? How come it's the only fucking trophy in all of sports that when it gets carried around or people have it, it's I want to touch it. Right. I want to touch it. That's the thing. I touched the cup. I touched the cup.
World Series. I did touch the World Series.
Right. But when you see the World Series trophy, you're like, oh,
I moved the flags.
You're like, you see it, you put your hand, you're like, oh, cool, I'm touching it. But when it's the cup, like your first thought going down to like a parade or anywhere is like, oh, I want to touch the cup. I want to touch the cup. Like that just hit me with the cup going through town. Like that's why people believe in that stuff. Or whatever. It's like, look at everybody in the crowd like, I want to touch it. I want to touch it. Nobody does that with a Super Bowl trophy or the World Series or the fucking NBA trophy. That's not part of the deal with that thing. That's why I'm like, that hit me and I was like, that's the reason, right? This is just proof of why the touch the cup thing is fun to be involved with and to fucking play with and to quote unquote believe in, a curse about it. It's like, fuck. Look at all these people wanting to...
Right.
That's so fucking funny. But yeah, I just want to say that, man. You look at everyone, it's like, man, this is just crazy, dude. That parade was...
Dude, of course, that's the first video that's going.
Nice. God, that's so funny. Yeah, man, shout out all the players getting off the trucks and messing with the fam. I'm sure some people were pissed, like, sitting in the back, like, we can't see you, but, dude, I would have been running through those streets.
About that. when's the last time you've seen a championship celebration parade where the players get down off the floats and interact with all the fans?
Yeah, man.
If ever. Have you ever seen that? Like,
no,
to that extent to where every single player...
I'm sure it's probably happened, or where like a player's gone down or some stuff. It might even happen during a World Series parade here. But no, dude, I don't. Like, I really don't. And that's not a shot at the other players.
It's not.
Mean, not at all. I'm sure they'd probably rather be up in the truck or whatever, but like I think the emotion just took over them, dude.
Oh yeah.
I think it was just like,
fuck yeah.
Look at these people. I want to get fuck yeah.
Dude, how could you, like, even on Chiclets, on Spittin' Chiclets, they were like, we have Boston and Chicago and Detroit fans, like all these like cities who like don't like the Blues because they're big rivals. And they're like, stop posting videos of the Blues at the parade because we're fucking loving them right now because they're so cool people. Like, they're great people. They just love to party and have fun.
Yeah, and they really love the fans, dude.
Yeah.
And, dude, honestly, they didn't have to. They could have... I doubt this goes through head, but they could have been like, man, none of these people just ripped on us all year and said we suck, like we don't have a chance.
Did you see Bennington in the Oakville, like,
the
band, where we took the
thing and he was dancing,
the pom poms? Yeah, dude, I think that's my favorite video because he's like, yeah, whatever.
Dude, I got a theory about Jordan Bennington.
What?
I have a theory about.
He's
Jordan
a fucking
Bennington.
robot, or it's a gimmick.
No, dude, I think somewhere in his files on a laptop is a fucking mixtape. Like, I bet this dude tried to be a rapper at one point. I just feel like he'd be that dude. Like, I feel like he has some like weird, like, just hip hop mixtape where
I don't see that.
I could see him being a rapper.
I really don't see that.
I could see him busting out a rap and it being amazing.
I'd see him being a giant wrestling fan and knowing what a gimmick is.
True, 100%.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude, them going through the crown stuff. It's just so.
You want to see some fucking emotion?
In the most Canadian way.
Yeah.
You want to see some fucking emotion?
We're Stanley Cup champions.
Loved it, dude. God, I loved it, man. Brett Hall being Hawley.
We went Blues.
I knew what that meant. I felt that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it means, but I know it means something. All the
alcoholics in St. Louis are like, we're fucking right, we did.
We went Blues. I'm all for it. Makes no sense at all, and I love it.
Did you see this?
It's all right. Show me. You want to see some fucking emotion? Send that to me. Holy fuck, that's funny. Yeah, man, that was awesome.
You want to see some fucking emotion?
O'Reilly rocking the fucking fedora thing. That's tight.
It's pretty dope.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty
Probably
dope.
on some dude's calf, for sure. That's where you get championship tattoos, is on your calf, and I just can't pull off a calf tattoo. Like, I feel like I'd have to start smoking again.
Then Bennington riding around on the fucking, like,
also
mini
awesome.
bike. Yeah.
For a second, I was like, man, I hope his jersey doesn't get stuck and then fucking bust his ass.
So you saw the video of me. Did you see the Snapchat of me like hoisting like the makeshift Stanley Cup that Steve McEnany and Mookie I think made together?
Yep.
So they made this makeshift Stanley Cup that you could actually drink out of. Mm-hmm. So we were all drinking out of it, even though we're getting like paint is going down our throats and we could feel it. But so I took one of the last pictures ever with that thing because after that it got fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
So, Jeff Brom, love you, Jeffrey. He won our first ever Royal Rumble pool last year. He starts chugging out of the Stanley Cup, and he slams it down on the ground, and it just kind of like caves in a little bit. Yeah. I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Act like you've been there before, man.
Yeah. So, Mookie...
It's your first cup?
So, Mookie starts to... I saw another one the other day. It's like, oh yeah, the Cardinals are going to win the division, and the Blues will. Oh yeah, sure, and the Blues are going to win the Stanley. Oh wait. But so Mookie starts taping it back up, and he does like a pretty decent job of like fixing it back up or whatever. Right. And all of a sudden he goes, "Yeah, we're Cup champions!" and he throws it up in the air, and we're all like 20 of us are just in a circle, and we just look at it,
it's like slow motion.
We just watch it just go down, and it hits the ground and just shatters. And Mookie just slowly turns to me and goes, I thought somebody was going to fucking catch it. So, there's a picture. So, like, the whole top part now is shattered. But it's, like, hanging on by tape. There's this picture of Nicolette drinking out of the broken Stanley Cup with, like, foil, like, wrapped around the top to keep it together. Dude. It's fucking hilarious. It's so short. It's like a couple rungs got taken off.
That's funny.
It's like a couple rungs got taken off, but it's it's fine now.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. Dude, we started off this episode kind of slow. It's totally picked up now. Like,
stop laughing at this picture of Corey, man. This is so fucking
dude,
funny.
I had so many people be like, keep it. Keep the beard.
You should have kept it. But yeah, man.
I was going up to Katie, like, with my mustache. I was going up to Katie.
Should have gone mustache for sure.
Well, I was going up to her going, you want to fight? You want to fight me? You want to fight me?
The vaudevillain.
And she's like, you kind of look like that. I was like, yeah, we got to go find John Dillinger. Here we go.
Yeah, man. What an awesome moment for St. Louis. What a badass parade. Nothing too crazy happened. Everybody's like, there was no arrest. I'm pretty sure there was some arrest, but like nothing crazy. It was like just a drunk dude or like...
Did you see the guy get arrested at Busch Stadium after we won the Stanley Cup?
No. Oh, yeah.
He had
Protect the cup.
Yeah, protect the cup! Protect the cup!
That's hilarious. But
It's
yeah, man.
great.
St. Louis showed up. It was awesome. It's crazy.
Fuck, man. I mean, it's just the best. Some of these like speeches were just fucking hilarious. Pat Maroon wasted. I'm a hometown hero.
And then, of course, you got some assholes that are like, "You're fucking sucked fucking most of the year." And it's like, dude, who cares, man?
Dude, he was phenomenal for the second half in the playoffs.
The Game 7
I was
made
gonna
him
say, if it wasn't for Pat Maroon, we wouldn't.
Game 7
we
made him a
wouldn't have
hometown
won a
hero.
Stanley
He's up
Cup.
there with
Yeah.
David Freese, man. I mean, honestly, we talked about it. Is Pat Maroon a bigger hero now than David Freese?
Or as, yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't win the cup, no.
Corey just put hearts around it on Instagram. He doesn't respond to the text.
If we don't win the cup, obviously no.
Yeah.
Which then it's like, that's a weird, that's a different situation. It's like, well, David Freese, like, pretty much got us to the World Series.
Oh, he totally did.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's I think it's for sure. I think I'm gonna move him up over David Freese.
Yeah, fucking right. If
100%.
Double 7 overtime, Game 7, double 7.
Double overtime,
Double overtime, Game 7.
Dude, it was fucking triple sevens that day. The date, the time, the fucking game. Pat Maroon's number. It's crazy. Yeah, man, for sure.
And
He's
what's
for
so
sure.
cool is just the way they showed his family in the crowd and his son bawling his eyes out. It's just like,
Yeah, man.
just overcome with so much happiness and joy. It's like, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. It's crazy, man. And there's the whole story of
Fucking home
coming home to bet on himself, take less money.
I
all
hope
that
the Blues
stuff,
give
dude.
him an offer.
Yeah, I hope so too.
But I'm trying to think if there's anything else at the parade. The fucking video of O'Reilly's brother eating shit was hilarious. Apparently Steen was driving that car. Like, but the best part, there was a tweet online that said this video sums up the Blues season all in one video. They fall over, they get up like, I'm good. They party, and then they start partying even harder because they keep winning. But Andy Cohen, what we do, or what's the show you host on E?
Something on Bravo.
Something you do, something live.
Something, I don't know. Yeah, I know the show.
Andy Cohen, he's a cool dude, actually.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He was on Seth Meyers this past week. He's wearing a Blues jersey.
Nice.
And he's like, he was at the Game 7. He's like, Boston fans were kind of cool at first, and then like the second period came around, and then they realized that they weren't scoring any goals, and that mood kind of shifted a little bit. And then he's like, and Seth Meyers is like, well, what do the Boston fans say to you? He's like, you'll never be a legend. He's like, yeah, I know, I'll never be a legend, I know, but these guys will. But it's just like, that's so Boston. You'll never be a legend.
What? All right.
But,
we're still cup champs.
He said it's just so funny because he's like, he saw them out in November. He went and partied with the Blues in like November after like a really bad loss.
Yeah.
And there's a video going around of them partying like after like a really bad loss. And people are like, why are you partying? He was like, you know what? They were partying because they were still in good spirits. They knew. He's like, honestly, it's almost like they kind of had a feeling that something was brewing. Right. Something was special. Yeah. Something was there. They just haven't clicked it yet.
Right.
And there it is.
Yeah, man. Well, they still gonna go. Like, it's November. Like, the season was nowhere close to fucking done. Like, yeah, you don't just start panicking and then like,
Randy character.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the worst Blues he's ever seen.
It's like, it's just what. No, so you go out, still have some fun.
I just love that comment is in one of the Blues videos by NHL. Like they play that clip, that audio clip, and it's like, how can anybody take his opinion for anything like anymore? Right. Like he said in the halfway through the season that. Not even halfway through the season. It was in November. Right. It's not halfway through the season until first week of February, January, around there.
Yeah, around there.
And it's like, how can you say this is the worst season when we're not even halfway there? Like,
yeah, dude.
fucking Jesus Christ. You're nothing. These guys are nothing but we want to get a reaction. That's all it is. And you wonder why no hockey players want to come on your show.
Oh, shit.
But Seth Meyers called Pat Maroon Pat Muldoon. I was like, did you say Pat Muldoon?
Come on, Seth.
Come on, Seth Meyers. Yeah.
Hoping Patty throws an Oakville parade.
What Blues? Rumor is, did you tell me this about the pub crawl?
No.
Rumor is he's gonna go take the cup with them to like an Oakville like pub crawl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Garbage.
No
garbage.
No.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. No, we'll bleep that out.
Forget about that.
No, I can't wait. Actually, I do kind of hope they stop in garbage just so I can go in there and be like, hey, remember when all you motherfuckers told me that we would never win a Stanley Cup and the Blues fucking suck? Eat my dick. And I just want to bring in the Stanley Cup. Eat my dick. Kiss it. And I'll be like, you want to touch it? Fuck you. And walk out. And just walk out going, woo!
And just walk out with the cup.
Fucking right.
That'd be tight if he does one of those. Yeah, for sure. He'll do something in Oakville. He's got to.
He has to.
That'll be my chance to touch it. Touch the cup. Touch the cup.
Did you see what happened when they got to Las Vegas?
Yeah, the guy pushed him in the pool.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Yeah, apparently. So I've heard.
I wonder if there's more to that story.
I've heard different things. No, so from what I've heard is that the boxer was getting pissed that he was getting overshadowed by the Blues. That people cared more about the Stanley Cup being there than the boxer winning that fight.
Right.
So apparently, I guess his crew knew about it, and the guy pushed him in the pool. Well, from what I've heard is that Tyson Fury apparently was like pissed that guy pushed like one of the players into the pool with the cup.
Right.
Apparently, he was not happy about that like at all.
Yeah.
And like, because if you watch the video when that guy comes back, he's kind of laughing and he just stops laughing.
Yeah, and nobody's really reacting to him.
Yeah. He's like, "What? Why would you?" do
See, that's why I was wondering. I meant more to the story. Like, did this guy want him to do that, or was it just like? Well, I mean, I could see him being pissed too.
There's
like
a picture with Tyson Fury and Bertuzzi with the cup together.
Yeah, okay.
And, like,
I was gonna say there's probably more to the story, but that guy was just probably being. I'm sure he was drunk and was like, my buddy's fucking. Which I could see why he'd be pissed off. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but like selfishly, him being like, fuck, man, I just want a big fight. And it's like, and he probably doesn't maybe know much about hockey or anything. Right. He's probably like, what the fuck's this? Like, Vegas didn't win. Why do they care about this team from St. Louis? You know?
It's crazy how many St. Louis fans were there. It is crazy.
Yeah, like, my friend Megan Zanley, you might have met her a couple times. She just happened to be in Vegas for something, and she was on Snapchat, and like, I guess found out the cup was there and got to touch and stuff. And I was going to text her and tell her how much I fucking hate her, but I didn't because I love her. But I was like, God, how lucky. Right time, right spot. I almost fucking bought a ticket and went to Vegas.
My friend Erin Brown was there too, and she's like, it's like me and her husband John. Yeah, they both went to Oakville, and they're like, we're kind of bummed out we can be in St. Louis for the parade, but just our luck, like the fucking Stanley Cup is right there, and she got a picture with like O'Reilly and like all these other players, and they had like a little apparently they had like a little session where people could just walk in and take a picture with the Stanley Cup.
Oh, nice.
And stuff. So
yeah, it's crazy. What luck.
No doubt.
Mine's coming.
Apparently, there's season ticket holders are getting a little meet and greet with the Stanley Cup.
Are they? Nice.
Honestly, dude, if I see the Stanley Cup, I'm going to fucking start crying again.
Oh, 100%.
I got teared up when I saw it just in person at the fucking O.B. Clark's last week.
Yeah, bro.
Watching all the players.
It's going to be nuts. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping maybe there's also some they do for fans, or will be set up to where you can pay.
There will be.
I'll pay whatever. I don't fucking care. Actually, yeah, I'm sure they'll probably.
We just need to catch the players out somewhere with it.
I know.
That's the key.
I know. My problem is I hate people, though.
My uncle was like, you shouldn't have shaved your beard. I could have been a Fabry and you could have been O'Reilly.
Damn. That'd have been crazy.
Yeah. But anyway.
If only I was able to grow a better beard, I could have been Pat Maroon and you could have been O'Reilly.
Dude, Mookie had Pat Maroon hair on the party bus this past weekend. When it started raining, he had his hair all spiked up. Like, dude, you kind of look like Pat Maroon. He's like, yeah, I'm chubby, but I'm effective.
Yeah, a little like a raccoon.
Look a little raccoon.
Looks like a little bit, a little rascal, rabbity raccoon kind of player he is.
But hopefully they just keep partying. I could watch them party with this cup.
Man, for sure. Dude, and I was just thinking, like, I don't know if you probably saw my tweet. I was like, Jordan Binnington can start off 0-20 next year and nobody cares.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm not going to care if this team shits the bed next year. Like, it's going to... But, like, I'm not going to be surprised if we have a bit of a hangover and fuck... I mean, it's a long fucking season. That's the longest a lot of these boys have fucking played ever. It's fucking...
You know who's going to be the team to watch next year? fucking Philadelphia is going to be the team to watch next year. They're going to be some underdog like sleepers.
That's what I thought they were going to be this past year, and they fucking. But
they didn't have any defense though.
Not anymore.
They got their man. But on Chiclets, they were even like, how do they have so much cap space? Can't believe nobody even brought this up on Chiclets. They're like, how do they have so much cap space? They have $12 million like free in cap space to spend this year. Everybody's like, how do they have that? Hello, they traded Wayne Simmons.
Yeah,
he was eating up so much fucking cap. Do you think the Blues are going to go and sign anybody?
I don't know.
I could see them going after somebody.
I don't know. Maybe.
Depending on how much Carl Gunnarsson's going to ask.
Yeah.
I could see us honestly signing like Phaneuf for like really cheaply.
Yeah.
So keep him in the back. Like.
Yeah. I could see us maybe doing some. It'd have to be big. Like the only, we really don't have the cap space, but like I would love to go sign Matthew Tkachuk if he didn't sign with the Flames. But he's for sure signing with the Flames because I think the Flames just signed somebody or something. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we need to do anything.
Picasso. That's what Corey said about the drug.
I think we do need to do something, but I don't think we are like desperate. You know?
No, we're not desperate by any means.
I think we'll play our own farm system. Honestly.
I'm one to say, I'm not one to say, like, I'm a fan of Pietrangelo. I'm still not the biggest fan, but in the playoffs, he was great. Like, especially as the later the playoffs went on, he got better.
You know what it is? It's not that we're not a fan of him. Like, I think we both like him as a player. We're not a fan of the eliteness.
Yeah.
Logo. Mark on him.
That, and the fact, let's be completely honest still. In the playoffs, you didn't really notice. I feel like we didn't really notice it a whole lot, and especially in the games that we won, because he was fucking awesome offensively. Mm-hmm. Defensively, he still makes those mistakes where he's not in position or like turn the puck over, and it's like, I mean, fuck. Look back to what game was it where he just kept icing the puck and they ended up tying the game? Oh, it was against San Jose.
San Jose.
Yeah. It was the hand pass game.
The hand pass game. Yep.
All he had, don't ice the puck, just skate it out of the zone.
Yeah,
he had room to skate it out of the zone.
Yeah.
Like, there's just plays like that.
There's a lot of bonehead plays.
Yeah. And that's still the one flaw I have against Pietrangelo.
Right. But on the upside of it, we saw him knock that shit off. So I think, like, all in all, a lot of, for all the players, a lot of, the small little shit that they notice can just change a game for playoffs is going to make them that much better. Mm-hmm. I think he knows now, okay, maybe I got to smarten up a bit a lot, and I got to tighten up everything.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, I don't know. Still excited. It's like, fuck, preseason's in 2 months. And,
congrats to Jay Bouwmeester, too. 29th player to win the, what was it?
The triple something.
Was it like the hockey version of the Triple Crown, basically?
Something like that, yeah.
Winning an Olympic gold medal, World Cup, and a Stanley Cup.
Yep.
And he gets a gold watch now, and he got the gold watch, and he's like, oh, this is. He just goes, yep, this means the most out of everything I won this past weekend.
Yeah.
And, all the players like, oh, fuck you, Bowie.
This is the one. This is the one I really wanted. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Good for him. I'll be off his back this year. Coming up, I'm gonna let him be Bo.
Yeah. One player, the only player I could see getting traded right now, or maybe even bought out, is Allen.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. It's tough though. I mean,
and he's eating up a lot. That's a lot of money to be paying a backup goaltender.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, it's like we're gonna pay Jordan Binnington a lot. Mm-hmm. We're not 100% sure Jordan Binnington next year. This is a gamble. It's a 100% gamble. We have no idea.
I'm going to take the long shot. I'm going to say he is.
I think so, too. I'm on the be optimistic and be like, yeah, no, I think he... Now, is he going to... He'll probably hit a rut.
I mean, I said this... yeah, probably.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, every goalie does it, and
yeah.
it just depends how we play in front of him, too. But
at the same time, like I said this, I think, last week to you, but I also said this earlier in the year. I was like, there's something about Binnington that reminds me of Jonathan Quick.
Yeah.
In terms of... He was a goalie that, a lot of people never heard about until they got that deep playoff run. Yeah. And then fucking Quick became Quick. Yeah. And I said that at the very beginning of the playoffs. I was like, dude, I feel like this is his Jonathan Quick moment. This team could rally behind this goaltender like how they have for the later half of the season, just like LA did in 2012.
Right.
So.
Yeah, definitely. I hope he is. I think he will. Like I said, he'll hit a small rut somewhere on the lines, and then it's like, well, do you want Allen as your backup just in case? Can he flip it around? It's a lot of money. I'd be fine moving him. I think they try to.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a shot somewhere else. Let him fucking try and be a good goalie somewhere.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he ends up like in Toronto or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere like Toronto, maybe. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in San Jose.
Buffalo,
yeah.
Or he could end up in Columbus if they don't sign
Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. All right, so before we talk about Wayne Gretzky here, I just want to remind everybody about the Sauce on the Sand tournament coming to Wave Taco in St. Louis, Missouri, presented by Hot Box Hockey, puffpuckpass.com. Registration comes with a t-shirt from Hot Box Hockey. On August 4th, Hot Box Hockey will be hosting Original Hockey's Sauce Kids Tournament, where the city meets the sand. Wave Taco in St. Louis, Missouri. All participants must be 21 years or older and will receive, obviously what I just said, a tournament t-shirt. Come out, drink with them, and enjoy some live music from crate to crate sound system while you dish the sauce and compete for awesome prizes. For more information, please go to puffpuckpass.com. And I just, you know what? I want to read that about us again because it's just so good about Hotbox Hockey. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah. And we'll be playing in that tournament. So
and winning it.
Yes, we will. We're sponsors. We're sponsoring that tournament too. I need to send them the money. But anyway, founded in Orange County, California, but based in St. Louis, Missouri, Hotbox Hockey is a lifestyle hockey brand infusing hockey and cannabis culture. We are the plug for hockey apparel, delivering threads to pylons, beauties, and rockets alike. We draw inspiration from degenerates, booze hounds, burnouts, skids, home dressers, and other various benders while mixing some coastal vibes. So remember the stretch before and after you play, and as the old adage goes, puff, puck, pass. Hotbox Hockey, puffpuckpass.com. All right. Wayne Gretzky, the great one. This is episode 99. Well, we had to decide to mix up a little Wayne. We can't have a 99 episode and not talk about Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So, we came up with top 5 moments in Wayne Gretzky's career. I wonder how similar ours is going to be to each other. I did like the Blues fans, though, that commented on our post on Facebook and were like, oh, my favorite Wayne Gretzky move is when he turned over the puck to Eiserman in that play, which he totally did.
Right.
And you, on the other hand, saying, "Oh, you didn't." My favorite moment is when he didn't win us a cup.
He didn't.
He did it.
He did not.
And then he went to New York, but apparently from what I've heard, though, especially I've heard stories from like Brett Hall, is that the Blues never offered him anything.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
And like Brett Hall, do you remember that there's a candid interview with Brett Hall where he just opens up about everything about the old organization, how it was ran, and how much he hated the owners and like the GM and everything. He's like, we never should have traded Shanahan away. We never should have fucking. We got the NHL screwed us over with Scott Stevens. And he's like, and we should have fucking offered Wayne Gretzky a contract. It's like the Blues should have had at least 2 or 3 Stanley Cups when we were all playing together there. Like,
easily.
And it's kind of pisses you off so much. But so top 5 Wayne Gretzky moments. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
You can go ahead and start.
So at number 5 for me, I just have his retirement ceremony when he was in New York. I just remember being a kid and just watching him, just skating around, just waving at everybody. I'm just like, damn, he's retired.
Yeah.
I feel like I just got on this earth.
Right. It's crazy. Wasn't it crazy to think like how much like we watched Gretzky, but I don't think we knew.
Right.
Because we were,
I feel like I remember I knew that how good he was when the Blues got him.
Yeah. Because
I remember those signs that said the great ones here. Like there's old like the square signs that you can still get somewhere.
Right.
That's when I knew that like he's the great one.
Yeah. So I remember like 98, 99, like really good. So I didn't start playing hockey till 95. I would have been 3. So I was like 6, 7. It's like I knew hockey and like I'd watch with my dad, but like didn't really, you're fucking 5, sitting there twiddling your thumbs watching hockey.
Right.
But damn, it went crazy to keep seeing him playing. My number 5 moment is is the 1988, almost said World Series, Stanley Cup, when he wins the Conn Smythe, where he had 43 points in 19 games, which is just fucking asinine.
Wait, say that again.
He had 43 points in 19 games to win the Conn Smythe in 1988. Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous.
Crazy. They won. Did they win 3 Stanley Cups in a row?
4.
They won 4 Stanley Cups in a row?
Or no, wait, 4 in 5 years.
4? Jesus Christ, still.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, since you brought that up, that was my next one. My number 4 was the 4 Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
So I thought they won 3. I thought they won 4 in a row, but they won them in 5 years. There was a split.
I think the Islanders won 4 in a row.
That's right. Yeah,
I always got them because their jersey colors were kind of a little similar.
But yeah, fucking just Wayne Gretzky leading that team, 4 Stanley Cups in 5 years. I mean, he's the great one for a reason.
Yeah, it's crazy. My number 4 moment is the 85-86 season, where he put up 215 points in 80 games played. 52 goals, 163 assists. It's nuts. He's the only player to ever exceed 200 regular season points.
You said 50? What was that? I'm sorry, I blacked out
52
again.
Goals, 163 assists for 215 points. It's nuts.
What year was that?
85-86.
Oh, that wasn't when he got the 50 and 39?
No, I don't think so.
All right, good, because that's higher on my list.
Okay. That's fine.
So I said my number 4. Did I go first? Oh, this is my 3. Yeah. All right. My number 3 is breaking the playoff point record in 1987. He had 117 playoff points. Breaks the record in 1987. He came into the league in 1979. He wasn't even in the league for 10 years yet, and he broke the playoff point record with 117 points.
That's just incredible.
And how many years was he in the playoffs, like, when they were with Edmonton? Like, there's maybe a couple of years there where he didn't even make the playoffs, and he still has 117 points.
Jesus.
Gretzky sucks. Yeah, that's my number 3.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. No shit.
Oh, my God. Wow. All right.
Wow.
So, my number 3.
Yeah.
My number 3 is going to be... Yeah, I think this might be your next one. My number 3 is 51-game point streak. Who does that?
That's my number 2, so yeah.
Who does that?
I mean...
205 points. 87 goals.
We were happy.
Wait, hold on.
We were happy with Perron's 13-game point streak this season.
Oh, shit. Imagine 37 more games of those or whatever. That's crazy. Oh, I'm trying to find...
Dude, it's crazy.
Oh, okay. In his 51-game point streak, he amassed 61 goals and 92 points for an astounding total of 100... Wait, what? 61 goals and 92 points for an astounding total of 153 points during that stretch. On average, recording 3 points per game.
My God. Hey, Gretzky.
Propelled him to an 87-goal season, 205.
Hey, Wayne, will you do me a kindness and go fuck yourself?
That's ridiculous. In 51 games, he had 153 points. What? It's just because he was that much better. And that was in 83, 84. That's just nuts.
That's fucking insane.
You know what's crazy? He credits a lot of it to having enforcers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's admitted when he was with like LA, or because when he went from Edmonton to LA, he got traded with. He made sure an enforcer that he played with there went with him. I'm pretty sure, because he's like,
yeah, that press conference, man, when he's just like crying, and it's just like, I didn't want to leave. Yeah, like,
that sucks. But that's crazy. Like he's like, I would have been a good player, but I didn't. If I didn't have those guys to protect me out there, no way.
Fuck no.
Not the way he played.
Yeah.
If they didn't have enforcers and they just fucking... I mean, granted, he was elusive as shit, but if somebody got a hold of him and nobody did anything for it, that would change his whole game.
But I remember him on... I think he was on Conan or something, like, in the 90s, and he's like, yeah, like, it's getting kind of weird playing hockey now. It's like in the mid-90s. He's like, it's getting kind of weird playing hockey now that you're known as like the great one and all this stuff, because it's like I'll be skating down the boards and the opposing player who's getting ready to hit me goes, Wayne, head up, Wayne, move. And if I don't get my head up in time, he will miss-hit me. And it's like, I kind of like it because I don't get hurt, but at the same time, it's kind of like, hit me. Like,
right. Like, don't take it easy on me just because I'm Wayne.
And they totally did.
Yeah. It was just a respect thing.
Yeah.
I think it was just like out of respect. Like, I could really fuck this guy up. But he's so good for this game.
It's like the fucking...
What is he doing wrong that I need to chop his head off?
It's like the angry... It's like the Avery story when he was like saying his first year with Detroit, and he was like leaning over the bench screaming at Forsberg, and Brett Hull grabbed the back of his jersey and slammed him back down to the bench. He goes, you don't talk to Mr. Forsberg like that.
Yeah, or Mr. Sakic.
Was it Sakic?
It was Sakic. Yeah, he said, you don't talk to Mr. Sakic like that.
Oh, yeah, because he let him go at Forsberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because like Avery was like, there was something weird there. Like you respected Sakic, but Forsberg was free game for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's because Forsberg ran his mouth.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So that was your number 2?
Yep. And is your number 2?
It's my number 2, which I think is your number 1.
Yeah, probably.
So I'll switch my 1 and 2. That way we can just talk about the end. But my number 1 was going to be just the fact that his number is retired league wide.
Yeah.
And nobody else.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's almost literally
it's surreal.
At least for me growing up. It was
No,
like
it's
you
not.
don't wear
No,
what?
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. A player for the Islanders wore 99 last year, and people were like, why are you wearing that number? And he's like, they were going to make him take it off, and he never took it off. It's frowned upon. The guy for the Islanders...
It says number 66, it was number 66 retired. No, 66 isn't retired. League-wide, number 99 is for Wayne Gretzky.
Dude, I'm almost positive somebody in the NHL wore 99 last year.
No way. That's a sin. There's no way.
I'm almost positive. Maybe it was 66.
Probably 66.
I could have sworn somebody wore 99 last year.
I think it was 66. Yeah, no, there's no way. It's retired league-wide. Somebody would say something. I think it was Lemieux. Because people are like, why would you wear... Because people think Lemieux' number should be retired league-wide.
Yep, it was Lemieux. It was 66. Yeah. All right, my bad.
No, it's cool. I mean, same thing. I think I'd retire Lemieux' number, maybe. I think so. I think he's earned it. But, yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it was the Islanders, too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's only one number that's retired league-wide, and it's 99.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, it's literally... when I was a kid, it was like, you don't wear 99.
Right.
On your team, but, one kid would do it, another kid, but you get shit for
you
it.
tool.
Isn't that crazy? It was just even kids playing a game. Nope, you don't wear 99.
I always wore 10. That was always my number.
Mine's 9. Because Gordie Howe, Gretzky... I liked Shanahan. Or not Shanahan, I liked Yzerman, who was 19.
Tyson Nash.
Tyson Nash.
Sammy Blais. Steve Ott.
Baseball. Why? There was a baseball player that wore number 9.
I was going to say, my 10 is because of soccer. It's because Pele always wore 10.
Yeah. Maybe pick someone better, but...
Well, 10 in soccer, you can wear 10, but 10... in soccer, if you wear the number 10 on any soccer team, they're normally the best player on the team.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Which is stupid, because that's just a giveaway. It's like if I wore 99, the fucking, people would be looking at me. But it'd throw them a curveball because I'm not the best player.
But I kind of like that in soccer. It's more of a respect thing that you're given the
number.
Right,
yeah, if you're given the number, yeah, definitely.
It's like you're our leader, basically.
Right.
Because they don't.
It's like you don't ask for the number, you just give it to you. It's like the C.
Yeah.
You don't ask for it.
Which is kind of cool. Can you imagine if they took away the C in hockey and they just gave you 99?
Be nuts.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
That'd be crazy.
Be kind of cool.
That would be. That'd be nuts. But yeah, so that was going to be my number 1. Is that because that's just nuts.
Yeah.
It's league wide. You just don't wear 99. It's crazy that it's 99. Mm-hmm. It could have been imagine if it was 12.
Is 42 the only number in baseball that's retired league wide?
Yes, I believe so.
Or Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, but only one person wore it during the time. That was Rivera with the Yankees, because he had already worn it for so long, and I think they were like, "Yeah, you can keep wearing it," or something like that.
Rivera,
it was Rivera. So, yeah, I think he's the only number that's retired league wide.
Fucking just retired number 2 while you're at it.
For
Derek Jeter.
For baseball, huh? Yeah.
Derek Jeter. Right.
Sure.
Well, my number one, 50 goals, 39 games.
That was my number 2.
Fucking, it's a feat you're never gonna see ever again.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're never gonna
What
see
Hall
that.
do?
Hall
50 and 50?
Hall was 50 and 50. Hall, though, here's the thing. Here's the question I always bring up to people. So Brett Hall was 3 goals short of breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. He was 2 goals short of tying it. He was 3 short of breaking it.
So it's the empty net story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wayne Gretzky had like 12 empty net goals that year.
Yeah.
Brett Hall had 0 empty net
He wouldn't
goals.
take an empty net.
So
He said he wouldn't. He said he would not take an empty net goal.
it's crazy. So if
that
Brett
nuts?
Hall would have taken an empty net goal,
That's
he
crazy.
would be the all-time goal scorer. Like,
Nuts.
so that just was Brett Hall better than Gretzky and just came along a little later in the
I
game?
don't know. Never know.
That's what I like. If you're going hockey and you're saying the best players of all time, Wayne Gretzky's number 1, Brett Hall's number 2.
Oh, yeah. I think I'd give it to Gretzky just for the fact that, I mean, fuck, you throw up 163 assists. That just means you're, like, an incredible playmaker. That means you're doing more than just, like, tip-tapping in. You're fucking making crazy. You're making everybody else around you. It's like fucking McDavid. McDavid's assists are always higher than his goals.
Right.
That's why I think he's probably the best player, because fucking just what he does.
It's Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
But,
Damn, it's Crow. If he takes the same path as Gretzky, that's just nuts. Like, watch him end up in L.A. Like, in 5 years, 6 years, when L.A.'s good, and they have a bunch of money they can take on his contract. Crazy.
I asked people on Facebook what was their favorite Gretzky moment. Brett Stockman said number 1, that adorable beanie, barely gliding combination at the Winter Classic, and also number 1B. Anytime I tell an Oilers fan that the legendary blues player Wayne Gretzky played. Anthony Stewart said 50 goals, 39 games. Paul Clemens' least favorite moment is turning the puck over to Eisenman. Tinkham had the best. Tinkham's the best. He said most points combined by brothers, 2,861 points. Wayne Gretzky had 2,851. His brother Brett, 4.
4.
Fucking hilarious.
That's crazy.
These two beat the Souther brothers, most points combined by brothers, and there were 6 other Souther brothers that played in the NHL. Oh, it's such a great, it's so great. JCD said his retirement ceremony in New York. That one time he sparred with Bo Jackson in a stick fight that ended with Gretzky the winner via hurricane on an episode of the Probots of Dr. Loeb. So I guess it's an old kids cartoon show. Mm-hmm. And Zane Spagala said my favorite Gretzky moment is looking up his stats from the 80s and seeing how dominant he was.
Yeah.
And yeah, those were your Wayne Gretzky moments.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it is crazy. Like, just how... I really hate the people that are like, Gretzky could never play in this. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, oh, is Crosby better than McDavid? We don't have that top discussion in hockey. This isn't LeBron fucking MJ. It's just Wayne Gretzky's the best hockey player in the world.
Yeah.
Ever.
And sorry, basketball
skates.
fans, Michael Jordan is the best.
Yeah. It's like, we don't care about that. There's no talking. Because Gretzky will go... Sidney Crosby's, I love the way he'll compliment him, and the other, and Crosby will say no, Gretzky. Or a lot of people say Gordie Howe.
Yeah,
a lot of people are like Gordie Howe was better. Gretzky says it. Gretzky's like no, Gordie Howe was.
And now Crosby's like McDavid's the best player in the world.
Yeah, because it's just like why did Crosby? What does he care about that title anymore? He's done what he's done, and he's still one of the best. He's still top 5 in the NHL easily.
And I may be one of the few people that think this in the world, but I think Ovechkin's better than Crosby. Yeah,
now
Crosby has more Stanley Cups, but overall and the career-wise, and you're looking at the whole career right now, I go with Ovechkin. I think Crosby had a better team surrounding him.
True, yeah,
than Ovechkin did. You take Ovechkin and how many MVPs, how many Hart Ross trophies he's won, and all this other stuff, and you put him with that Pittsburgh team. Fuck, they might win 8 Stanley Cups in a row.
Yeah,
it's.
I think in the last 5-6 years. Like, the second half of Ovechkin's career, he's definitely put himself up there more. I think the first half of their years, Crosby was always the better all-around player.
I think Crosby's slowing down, tremendously slowing down,
so,
man.
dude? I mean, he just put up another 100-point season almost.
He put up another 100-point season, but he's only offensively now. Like, he's not playing a good 200-foot game.
Yeah, but also Pittsburgh's just shit. But it's also like, well, Washington was shit. But
yeah, but I think it's also showed, especially in the playoffs now this past year. Yeah. It's like Crosby looked slow compared to some of the other players that were going around, flying around right now. Ovechkin doesn't look slow when he plays.
No, he doesn't. He's always fucking gutted up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's slow. Maybe it's just those 2 Stanley Cup things. I think he's just decompressed.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, he's still Crosby. We'll see. I think his next 3-4 years will really show how good of a player he is.
It'll determine it.
But I mean, I don't see him ending oh man, Crosby can't wait to get rid of this guy.
No,
people are doing a Char almost, which I feel really bad for that guy.
Right.
So, come on, Boston.
Yeah.
Fuck
off Boston fans that say Tuukka Rask isn't a good goaltender.
God. I would have had Tuukka Rask at the parade with us.
No shit. I can't believe people say that.
No
Tuukka Rask is amazing.
It's terrible. I know there were times where he was probably iffy, but dude, come on, he just put on deep. You don't even get to Game 7 without him.
What surprised me was the Conn Smythe votings. That apparently Rask was only got 1 vote.
That's crazy.
Yeah, are you fucking kidding me? Binnington got 3 more votes than Rask did, apparently.
Which is nuts, because Rask deserved more than Binnington.
Yeah!
100%. That's
Rask,
crazy, man.
Hey, let's put it this way. Rask never got pulled in a game.
No shit. Yeah. No shit. Yeah, man, Boston fans they're the worst, dude. I get their passion. That's how they are. Which I think it is kind of... It's almost kind of a cool little, culture they have. But...
You'll never be a legend.
On the outside, you're just man, what a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah. This is what Joe Vitale on Spin Chip was I love St. Louis because you get into a car accident and you're oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? Let's exchange our information.
Oh, no, that was my bad.
That's my bad. No big deal. You go up to Boston, somebody hits you, go fuck yourself, and it's a hit and run. You're I don't care.
You don't even fix your car or call a tow truck or nothing. You both just walk away to a deli or some fucking shit.
So fucking funny.
They don't even actually solve the issue. They're just fucking motherfucking.
What's great is that he just goes, I love Boston. I love Boston culture. And Whitney and Bissonnette laugh and they're yeah, fuck that.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
man.
Wayne Gretzky. There's a cheers to Wayne Gretzky in episode 99. Before we get into now the wrestling talk of the show, real quick, movie Chasing Molly. You can go get Chasing Molly on Amazon Prime or Amazon.com or iTunes if that's still... I don't know if that's still a thing. Can you still buy movies on iTunes? I have no idea.
No clue.
That's just what it says on IMDb. Well, anyway, Chasing Molly. Molly, a paranormal con artist who cleans people of their valuables instead of their demons, accidentally rips off a drug kingpin. She now has to save her kidnapped partner and herself while battling through the underbelly of Los Angeles. The movie stars... My phone's not moving now. Just froze on me. The movie stars Shelley Puck, Jim Cashman from those Progressive commercials, Felicia Day, and it stars WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle, directed by Josh Sutherland. Chasing Molly. Again, you can get that on Amazon Prime, Amazon.com, or iTunes. Go check it out. Chasing Molly. All right. So, now we're into the wrestling portion of the show. Which, to be honest, man, I watched Raw for 5 minutes. I mean, I caught up on it. Today, eventually, I finally caught up on that in SmackDown, but it's just I tried to watch it the other night, and I was you know what? I'll just watch it some other time.
Yeah, dude,
I cannot get into it right now. If it's... I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like one of those people, but it's man, I'm so ready for AEW.
Yeah, dude, well, we also both, said it a few episodes ago. We were especially me, I was yeah, probably around this time, last year, I fall out.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Mania was crazy, and then we just had this Blues run where it was that really... actually, the whole playoffs... as a whole, because we were saying this is one of the best playoffs ever. So Monday, Tuesday, we were watching. It was fuck, I really want to watch this this game because they were good. So we kind of, it's we fell out and oh fuck, because shit kind of actually did start sucking in WWE. But it was you know what, it's a good time for it to start sucking. We'll watch hockey, decompress, get back into it. Mm-hmm. Well, off season as a fan is probably more important than the fucking wrestlers. I don't mean that. But, I wish we had an off season so I could just get away from it.
Right.
So, here we are. I don't think we've even tweeted anything wrestling for like a month.
I did the other night because I was just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah.
like, okay, let's be honest before we get into like stomping ground and predictions and everything. This wild card rule.
You probably shook your head and just gave me these eyes like.
Because it's just so, it makes me so mad. I'm watching Raw, I'm just like, okay, drop drop the brand split now. Drop it. We don't need the brand split anymore. The original wild card rule was that only 4 wild cards could go from Raw and SmackDown. Raw had like 8 wild cards on Monday night, which, to be honest, I like. I like that you get to see like these people go back and forth. Like, to be honest, the WWE champion and the Universal champion should be able to go on both shows whenever they want. Because they're the champions.
Right.
Honestly, if you're a champion, any champion should go crisscross.
I think so too.
But take away, then you know what? Unify every title together then. Unify the tag titles together, unify the women's titles, the main title, the Universal WWE, unify those fucking titles.
Yep.
Get it, like, stop keep
with
the Intercontinental and United States, keep the fucking 24/7 title, because that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the best thing on Raw right now.
Right.
Did you see Truth on Raw the other night?
No.
So they're like...
This past week?
Yeah.
No, I saw last week.
So I'll give them credit. This is pretty funny. They did 2 things on Raw that were really funny. First was a match ended and they're showing the crowd and they quickly show people in the front row. And like you see like 2 people, like if you glance at it, you're not going to notice it because the camera went by
I didn't
really
see
quickly.
this clip. I didn't notice it the first time.
But if you're like looking for it, you're going to see it because the costumes are really bad. But as you go through, you notice R-Truth and Carmella sitting there. Like she looks like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
He's dressed up like Colonel Sanders or something. And they go through and they see him, and then the camera's just like, wait a minute. And it goes back and shows them, and all the wrestlers just sprint down. Dude, it's hilarious.
Right.
They chase off running. On SmackDown, Drake Maverick beat R-Truth for the 24/7 title in the parking lot because he was dressed up like Carmella. And Truth's like, Carmella, did you get shorter? And like, he looks up. It's Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick pins him. And R-Truth's like, I didn't know Carmella was getting married this weekend. Why'd she invite me? But so Drake Maverick... Here, I'm going to play this Instagram video. Because it's fucking hilarious. But, oh, actually, rewind. He's wearing, like, fake boobs, like, in his outfit. The fake boobs fell out. They actually showed them on TV.
No,
like, because they actually had, like, the nipple and stuff, like, on them. Kind of surprised they're getting away with, like, kind of showing that right now.
Right.
Whatever, you know, I don't care, but it's just like, I know how...
Right. Oh, wasn't expecting this.
Yeah. But here's Drake Maverick last night after winning the title.
Do you know that you're talking to the new WWE 24/7 champion? Do you know that you are serving the new WWE 24/7 champion? Yeah. What's up? Do you know you're serving food to the new WWE 24/7 champion? You gotta get me in. I'm the 24/7 champion. Yeah.
He's still wearing the Carmella crop top.
I am the 24/7 WWE 24/7 champion. Ma'am, you are checking in the WWE 24/7 champion with Claire. How's that? Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's all it is.
Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah, dude, that's good shit they're doing with that.
Yeah.
I've only seen, like,
It's
clips and
entertaining.
shit, but it's good.
Looks,
Like,
the title's dumb, but it looks...
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's like...
It's funny.
But it's the stories make the title.
It's entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I think they should just unify it, all of them. Because I think they need it unified, and they need to go back to number 1 contenders. They need to go back to number 1 contender feuds and stories.
Yeah,
those
why
were
are just
crazy.
wrestlers just popping up being like, I'm wrestling for the title now?
Right,
Like,
why isn't there the story of
which
the
I guess
feud
Baron Corbin had.
to be the next one? Those were always crazy back in the day. When you see 2 tag teams go at it to be a number 1 contender, those stories were just as crazy as
guess
the main ones.
They did that with Baron Corbin, but it was just like a match. It wasn't like a weekly like,
Yeah,
thing.
it's not a slow burn.
It's like NXT, where it's like
Yeah.
you're trying to get to that title. I mean, fuck,
Right.
it took Adam Cole 2 years to finally get that title, which made that match so much more special when he won. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I'm just so ready for AEW. AEW, which Fighter Fest is free on BR Live on June 29th next week.
Crazy.
So maybe you can come over and watch it. I'll have it.
man, for
If I can log in.
I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know, it's weird. But Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for AEW. Like, fuck.
So am I. I'm just excited for some new kind of battle with
Joey Janela versus Jon Moxley is gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fucking Raw. It's just so hard to get in the Raw and SmackDown right now. Like, NXT I can watch, no issue. Raw and SmackDown, I'm just like, this is fucking hard, man. Like, it's just nothing makes sense. Nothing is like they need to, they honestly need just like a fucking full on reboot. Like,
yeah, that's what we talked about a couple weeks ago. It's just like, yeah, they need something. And I think even I don't want to say that Moxley's interview with Jericho or the couple podcasts he did about it like really
such good shit
fucked with my mind. But I think it just like he proved how many things like a lot of us say are kind of
true,
right?
Yeah,
and it's not even us being like marks or anything we know in the business, but just the fact that we can just tell, like we're not dumb.
Yeah,
like when he's like, yeah, like these story, like I did 6 promos and not one made sense or had any, like any chance to do anything with it.
Like,
and that's what we were all saying. Like
yeah,
these promos, like what,
like
what'd you guys say that?
Why are you making them so goofy? Like,
yeah. So I think maybe that's why I'm also like I kind of was just like, man, you know what? I think I'm just done for a while.
Because like they turned him heel, but they kept the goofiness in him.
Yeah,
and it was like, no, just turn him into like a badass heel.
Yeah, he just solidified so many thoughts I've had that I was just like, man, it's so true. And
yeah,
Brock coming back, the last thing I want, I was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna get back into it here soon, but I'm with you, man. It's so hard to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman will call me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even watching.
Dude, he texted me yesterday. He goes, "What are they doing to my girl Nikki?" I go, "Dude, I have watched like 5 minutes."
He is
Raw.
pissed about Nikki Cross. It's like, why is she normal?
Right.
I'm like, I think it'll play into something. Like, I think she'll end up going
hopefully
like, lunatic. But yeah, Bowman's not happy.
What
about
the fuck
that.
are they? They're burying Elias. They buried Ember Moon. They buried Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. It's like, what are
They're
you
doing
guys
to Elias
doing?
what they did to fucking, well, I guess almost kind of like Bray Wyatt a couple times, but fucking Rusev, where it's like, this dude's on top now. Like,
where's
they missed their
Shinsuke
chance.
Nakamura?
Yeah.
Where's Asuka?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, man, they with Elias, dude, and this sucks because we pretty much predicted it. We were like, if they don't pounce now on him with something, we're gonna be sitting here in a couple months going, it's the same old Elias shit.
Yeah,
and that sucks because what he does
they
is
ruined
really
him.
fucking good.
Well,
and it's still entertaining. Like, I'd still think it's entertaining now, but I'd also be like, it's almost too late to do something. Like, he's got to switch it up. I don't know.
Well, I'm starting to feel that way about Drew McIntyre. It's like, you guys are waiting too long to pull the trigger on him to be like a world champion.
Yeah,
like, you're
to
waiting way too long.
Probably the best heel.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Braun Strowman, who gives a shit about him now?
Yeah, I don't.
Samoa Joe's doing the same thing. He keeps losing the title and just attacking the smaller guys.
Braun Strowman's basically a jobber that wins.
Yeah. That's so true.
I mean, he just fills in spots, and you're like, oh, I guess like he's too much of the big show now.
Lars Sullivan got hurt. Well, karma.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't feel bad for that asshole.
I don't either.
Even
though I did listen to an ENC pod with Titus O'Neil on it, and Titus talked about that.
Oh, he did?
And Titus talked about how Lars, we might have even seen, and you might have brought this up actually, maybe not. But Titus was like, Lars went around, seeked out Titus, seeked out one of the Mexican wrestlers. Just like, he actually did go and seek out guys and like Titus to be like, I want to talk about this, I want to whatever. Which I thought, okay, that is kind of cool. Fucking good move. I mean, it's what he should do. Mm-hmm. So it kind of changed my perception of like, is Lars? Because people can change.
Yeah.
But what he did, it's like, you're still a dick. But Titus was like, but Titus also a different breed and thinking. But he was like, we talked and like we're cool. Like we talked about
Titus
it. We were
is
honest,
apparently one of the nicest people like in the world.
Yeah. So I was it kind of changed my perception on Lars a bit. But at the same time, it's like, well, you still what was said was said, and it's fucked up. But yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no, he's an asshole and karma. I mean, it's going to get you sooner or later.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Man, I am...
I am.
You
little...
yeah, I don't even know how we got on that path.
little Stoutsy?
Yeah, well, I don't even know how we got on that path. What were we talking about?
You did what I did last week.
I did, man.
When I was like, were we just talking for 5 minutes?
Bro.
I feel like it was just blank space.
Anyway,
you want to get in the stopping grounds?
Yeah, let's get into shitty ass. Did I tell you? Yeah, I did say it earlier. How the picture of the boot, and I think Jay tweeted something. It was like something about lugs. I think it was lugs, yeah. And I was like, it's so true. Just bring back the commercial. Oh, man.
I just hate how the tagline is kick ass and take names. Can you get more cliche, WWE? You fucking nerds.
It was like, I honestly saw the logo. I thought WWE was dropping a shoe or something. I was like, that'd actually be smart. Why they're not in the shoe game is crazy.
Yeah, and then it's like, on top of everything, the undercard looks awesome. The undercard looks fucking awesome. And then you have, like, the main, like, matches. They're just rematches from, like, stuff we saw 2 months ago. Like,
Which is why that's why you have Backlash.
They're just so lazy. Yeah, they're just so lazy right now. Dude, they're just phoning it in. That's not like, It's like, here's the show. And what we've watched, they're doing what they did last year. It's the same show over and over and over again.
What is Stomping Ground's gimmick? Like, remember when there was, like, No Mercy, No Way Out? Like, No Mercy meant, like, oh, there's definitely going to be a fucking match about, like, a no-holds-barred match.
Here's the
like,
thing, though. I'd rather have them go back to pay-per-views like that with just the title, like Stomping Grounds, and get rid of the fucking gimmick pay-per-views, and that way, so you're like, where's the anticipation of when you're going to have another Hell in a Cell match? Or
right, well, but that's what I meant by, like, when you had a No Mercy, that was the pay-per-view where you could mix in, like, a TLC match or a tables match or something crazy, a cage match. Yeah, the gimmick ones need to go, but, like, there still used to be, like Armageddon, you were like, oh, some shit's going down. Yeah, the gimmick pay-per-views need to go. I think it's cool, like, it reached that height, like a TLC, but it's just like, oh, now we know the storyline leading up to that pay-per-view. There's going to be a ladder that shows up. Somebody's going to cut a promo on the ladder. Somebody's getting hit by a ladder. Oh, chair, triple threat tag match.
No one's coming. It takes away the anticipation, man.
Yeah, man, it's just like reading the same book but a different cover.
Yep, it's so true.
Man, that was pretty cool what I said.
I'm so ready for AEW. Just get here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, and shout out to myself getting secure and all out tickets.
Yeah, man, nice job. You only got 2 though, dick. It's whatever.
I couldn't get more, dude. I couldn't believe it. So I did this for literally 10 minutes straight. It's like unable to secure tickets. Unable to secure tickets. You want to try again? I just click try again. Hit refresh. Hit it. Refresh. Hit it. Refresh. Hit it. I did it for 10 minutes straight.
Jesus Christ.
And it ended up working. I was like, oh my god, I got in. That's how people are doing it. They're waiting for that time to run out of people like trying to order tickets.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good for you though, man.
I can't believe I got it. So I was joking around, okay? I'm like, so all in, all out, it's supposed to be like their WrestleMania, basically, for AEW. How great would that be if like we just made this like a yearly thing where we always go to that? Like,
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Bowman gets into AEW. I'll convince him and we'll find some tickets.
I think he's convinced after Double or Nothing.
I think he is too, man. I think he's ready.
Did you watch that Battle Royal yet?
No.
Do you have time after this?
Watch anything. No, I'm going to dinner.
Go fuck yourself.
Sorry, bro.
Fucking asshole. All right, first match, Stomping Ground.
I haven't been able to go to dinner in like months.
I don't give a shit about your dinner.
Okay, that's fair.
First match was Stomping Ground for the SmackDown Tag Team titles because it just got brought up this past week on SmackDown, which I think... I don't know, I haven't watched SmackDown in like a month. Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus Heavy Machinery.
I like that.
I like it too.
I like that match. I love Heavy Machinery.
But I'm pretty sure it just got brought up this past week. And
like this is just starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, why wasn't this started 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. That's good shit. It's good shit
Such good shit.
I
can totally see him just saying
that needs to be a t-shirt.
You know, Goldust said that on his interview.
A lot of people have said that's what he says.
That's such good shit.
That's a lot of people say that's what Vince says when they feed him like stupid shit. And he's like, he's just like, oh, it's such good shit. They'll love it. It's like, Vince, just because you like it, nobody's going to like it.
I do want a shirt that says it's such good shit.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love Heavy Machinery. Daniel Bryan and Rowan. I really don't care about Rowan, but I imagine they win.
Right.
I would assume. Heavy Machinery, though. Good thing they're pulling the trigger with those guys.
Tucky!
Glad they're pulling the trigger with those guys.
For this one pay-per-view, they'll probably disappear after this.
Yeah, that's true. What am I thinking? Yeah, I'm going to go with the old DB and Rowan.
So am I.
Nice.
Nice
pick.
Next up, this match might be a show stealer. Next match. Triple threat match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Tony Nese, Akira Tozawa, and Drew Gulak. Tony Nese sucks. As a wrestler, he's great. he cannot cut a promo if his life fucking depended on it. He is so cringe when he talks. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Like, the title's got to go.
Yeah. You think it goes?
I think it goes. I think it changes hands.
Was Gulak a champ?
Nope.
I'd like to see Gulak with it.
That's who I'm picking. Drew Gulak. I think it's fine. I think it's time that he finally
But Akira's
takes
pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going Gulak. Get it to Drew.
Because
He's
he's
the
a
man.
guy that's like he could talk. He could cut a good promo. And
205, if whoever your champ is, needs to be the full package.
Yeah, especially
There's no
like,
test in the waters
right.
with like a guy that's not ready.
Did you see they moved Chad Gable to 205 Live?
Why?
Right. Stupid.
I mean,
And he's a heel too.
nice.
Yeah, but it's just like why?
Why moving him?
And surprisingly,
And
Mike-
and so they send Gable down and leave Buddy Murphy up.
yeah,
No offense to Buddy. I'm not saying Buddy Murphy should be sent down, but why not leave those two up? Why would you send Gable down?
well, Buddy Murphy's still on SmackDown,
Right.
But she hasn't debuted yet.
True, but like, why would you send Gable down?
He needs to do. What are they waiting for? Just dude, WWE pisses me off right now. Like,
Yeah.
and Mike Kanellis and Maria, fucking
They just signed like a 5-year extension
Yeah.
or something.
surprises the shit out of me.
Unless they know something good's coming, or they're like, "Fuck it, you're gonna pay us. I'll sit whatever."
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe that could be what they're doing. They're just like, you know what? We'll sit here and just play with our daughter.
I guess. Yeah.
Send us
I don't
home.
know.
Yeah, I'm going Gulak, man. I hope he wins.
So do I. Like, I haven't watched a lot of him by any means, but like, there's the shit that I see. It's like he's just
Tony Nese is just
and Drew Gulak could be a main roster guy easily.
Yeah. And
Easily.
I feel like they're noticing that 205 Live, the hype around 205 Live has totally gone away since Buddy Murphy isn't the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously. When Buddy Murphy was champion, you heard about 205 Live a little bit, like, on
Right.
social media and stuff. Like, you were checking in because Buddy Murphy was so good.
Right.
Now it's like, okay, Tony Nese, sweet. Did he make a new Short Circuit maybe yet? That's how he sounds. He sounds like that actor. All right, next up, just a regular tag team match. The New Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I'm gonna go Owens and Zayn.
Same. They need a win. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Owens and Zayn.
I don't know why.
There'll probably be some trickery or maybe a DQ.
Yeah.
I don't know.
United States Championship, Samoa Joe, Ricochet. I'm going Ricochet. I think they're pulling the trigger on Ricochet.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Joe. One, because I don't know what's really going on story wise, so maybe they keep going.
Ricochet just like seems like he's on like a fucking roll right now.
But Joe just got a title,
True.
and we've been saying how he needs a run. Because then he loses again, and then he just starts losing
That's
matches.
what I'm saying.
and
I
it's
feel like he's like
it's
another
it's like Bray
Braun
Wyatt.
Strowman. Yeah.
man. I'm gonna go Joe.
Right. I hope you're right.
Thanks.
Thanks. Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre.
I don't care.
I'm going Roman. I would like to see Drew win, but I'm going Roman. And honestly,
Roman is on the poster.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The Roman Shane story isn't half bad. I hate saying that, but
I've seen a lot of complaints about Shane being too involved now with it.
people are bitching a lot about that. But it's kind of like, but Shane's at least enjoyable to watch. And he wrestles. Like it's not like Stephanie, where like she's always on and doesn't do anything, never gets beat up or anything. Shane will at least take bumps and like get beat up. Like
True.
And Shane's like old Shane right now. Shane's like that's how Shane always was. Shane was all over the show when he was used to be on. Like I'm so happy social media never existed during the Attitude Era.
People would be so fucking.
But like
Butthurt.
this is the only story right now on WWE. This is the only story that's making sense. That's actually progressed and actually have like
It's very true.
continued like in the same path. Like Miz still hates Shane. They still keep those intertwined. Like fucking Elias and McIntyre help out Shane. They keep them intertwined. Like
Yeah,
it's the only one that makes sense.
It's very true. I'm gonna go McIntyre. I think he gets his redemption.
I hope you're right.
I think Shane probably gets involved too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shane's definitely getting involved.
Yeah, for show.
For sure. SmackDown Women's Championship: Bayley versus Alexa Bliss.
Bailey.
Yep, that's where I'm going. Bailey just won it.
I heard that feud's not too bad.
It's all right. It's better than the last time that they were.
I'm sure Alexa's doing fine. I'm more worried. Or I want to know if Bailey's been nailing promos or not.
She's been. Yeah, she attacked Bailey on SmackDown last night. Like, cool. And then Nikki Cross stuck up for Alexa Bliss.
Nice. Okay. I don't know about that whole dynamic with Nikki Cross and Alexa. I'm kind of confused about.
Yeah, same. It doesn't make
enough
sense.
To really be judgmental, but
because like Nikki Cross is still like Nikki Cross, but then she'll slow down sometimes when she's around Alexa Bliss, and then when Alexa gets attacked, then she turns into Nikki Cross again. It's like,
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough to get into it, but
I'm okay with that dynamic in terms of like that's a switch that when she sees like her friend get attacked, she's like psychopathic.
True. Yeah.
Other than that, it's just like what's the point?
Yeah. Good. Hoping Bailey just keeps nailing it. Like, that was the one thing we talked about. We're like, just her promos need to be a little more less scripted, maybe, and just more Bailey. Yeah, for sure.
Raw Women's Championship: Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. I'm gonna say Alicia Fox. Becky has to win. I just don't see Becky losing anytime soon.
I don't either.
I think Becky's going to hold on to this title for a while. She's still getting reactions and
maybe
pops.
Maybe SummerSlam.
Like, this is where, like JCD, I'm going to call you out because you said that, like, she's not that over anymore. She's still, like, the top merch seller for WWE, and she's still getting the reaction.
Right.
Like,
yeah, she's still getting the reaction. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad. This is one feud I wish I actually would be paying attention to more because Lacey Evans was starting to grow on me.
Mm-hmm. She's falling back off for me.
Is she?
It's the same thing.
Probably sticking too much of the same
with the women's
shit.
right.
Yeah.
It's like, stop being so scripted.
Yeah. I like that whole like gimmick thing, but yeah, it's like too predictable. It's the same shit every time.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that has become dried out quicker than like what JCD says, like Becky's gimmick, which isn't dried out at all. It's still going. Like,
no. Yeah, I'm gonna go Becky on this one.
She's just too over. This is I think you see Ronda maybe coming back.
Maybe. Unless she's
I think we're getting Ronda and Becky at SummerSlam.
I mean, I do miss Ronda.
I miss her a little bit. Yeah.
I miss her a little bit.
But I hope she comes back with Shayna and the rest of like the four horsewomen.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on this whole baby thing. If she's gonna have one or not.
Apparently there was a picture of them outside of SmackDown this past week. So
I saw that. She could still be preggo, but
I don't think see, like, that was spread around like that, but she's still under 2 years with WWE. I just don't see that happening while she's under contract with WWE for these 2 years. Know. She can wait 2 years. Like,
well, what's crazy though is she could have a baby and probably wrestle a month later.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she gets pregnant. She wants to somewhat bring it into a storyline or something crazy.
My baby can choke you out.
Yeah, probably.
Travis Brown, you are not the father. And then, Dan. Gotta put Roman in every story.
I'm back.
Better than ever.
Eric Bischoff's the mystery father. Eric Bischoff's a cool
No, fuck that. This is like us being like, yeah, it'd be so cool like that. WWE's version, it'll be Vince just walking out, be like, ha! It was me. It's such good shit.
What if he just started having like? By no means am I trying to make fun of anybody with Tourette's or something. But what if he got like a tick? That was his thing. Like he just was cutting promos one night and just all of it. It's such good shit. You're like, what?
Doesn't that suck that you have to like say like I'm not making fun of anybody with anything?
Yeah, it does suck. But like if he ended up
totally
with like, Tourette's and that was
totally
his thing,
joking.
was like that's such good shit. Vince, that's
totally joking. You know somebody listening to this, probably Corey. That's probably like, dude, you're so right.
You're so bad.
Shut up, fucking nerds.
God, man.
Next up, let's go to SmackDown or WWE Championship. Steel Cage, Kofi, Dolph. Kofi, I think, is retaining. I still think we're getting that Big E turn.
You think so?
I think that's setting up for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kofi.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little bored with this title reign.
Yeah, well, I think it's this whole like wild card thing. Nobody knows what's going on,
right? And like
I thought him and Owens' feud would just kind of keep
if you're
going.
gonna have,
I don't know.
To me, if you're gonna have two world champions, one should be a heel, one should be a babyface.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't make it noticeable to where that's what you're doing on the show.
Yeah.
But I think you should totally have that
that balance. Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't balance out right now. Because everybody's rooting for Rollins, and then there's Kofi.
Right.
At first it was Kofi, and then there's Rollins. But now as the title
Rollins.
reign has progressed, Rollins has been a way better champion than Kofi, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, it's just been kind of weird, the whole wild card thing. And the Kevin Owens feud was kind of a quick
Yeah, why didn't they have a rematch with that or anything?
Yeah, now it's they're just
But Dolph
tag
gets
teamed up.
Another rematch after he lost.
I guess, yeah, it's I don't know, it's kind of weird.
It is weird. And let's go to the main event, I guess. This is the main event. The WWE Universal title, Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, with a special referee.
To be determined.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose.
Going Rollins. I know who the referee's going to be. It just hit me.
Triple H.
It's going to be Heyman.
Tommaso Ciampa. Ooh.
It's going to be Paul Heyman.
Ooh.
A lot of people think it's going to be Cena. I think it's going to be Paul Heyman.
Cena.
It's going to be Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's going to be the fucking referee
Watch it be
freak out.
Watch it be Lesnar.
We're Lesnar, honestly.
That'd be nuts, yeah. I like your Heyman idea, though. That's good. Yeah. Why not? Hey, did he really fall at the last pay-per-view in the ring? Or was that at Money in the Bank? Or no, what was it?
Super Showdown?
Was it Super Showdown where he fell getting in the ring?
If it was Super Showdown, I didn't watch Super Showdown.
I'm surprised you didn't see the clip. He fell getting in the
so
ring.
out of just wrestling stuff.
He fell getting into the ring and he dropped the briefcase. And I don't know if he actually meant to fall.
Oh.
Did he mean to fall and
that
drop
caused,
the?
Yeah, because that caused the pause for Rollins to get back up.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh, look at." No, I was like, I'm pretty sure he did that.
Yeah, it was part of the story because Legend's like, "What are you doing? Come on, get it up!" And then Rollins came back in before they could get the briefcase.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rollins.
Yeah, me too.
Do you think Lesnar cashes in?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
I think it's still just gonna be a tease.
If they have Lesnar cash in and win, as long as he shows up,
you say no cash in?
If he did cash in. If he won and cashed in. As long as they just continue the feud with Rollins and they actually make a story of it to SummerSlam and Rollins redeems himself at SummerSlam to win, we'll be fine with it. But
cash in, yes or no for the tiebreaker?
Yes. Ooh. Just to piss me off.
And for the first time in a while, I will live tweet during the show, too. So
nice. Yeah, we haven't done much on the Twitter.
No, we haven't. And somehow we're getting, a lot of followers, which is weird.
No, we did on Facebook.
Yeah, we just got 400 new followers on
Crazy,
Facebook.
Man. I was seeing people
but on Twitter. We've in the past, so we haven't been live tweeting in almost.
We haven't done shit on
Twitter.
You have. I haven't done no damn. Actually, it's not even. I don't even have our account on it anymore.
But, what?
Well, I was in the hospital during AEW, and I just didn't want a billion.
Back into that shit.
I know I need to.
But yeah, I guess AEW was the only because I live tweeted a little bit during that show, and then we got one of our tweets went a little viral.
Yeah.
But WWE wise, I haven't really live tweeted, I guess, since Money in the Bank, maybe. Did I even live tweet to that?
Maybe Mania.
Did I even live tweet during Money in the Bank? I can't remember Money. No, I didn't, because it was a Blues game that night.
Last time we live tweeted was probably a Raw after Mania or something.
Yeah, I think it was, because I think you and I both decided that we were going to take a little break from live tweeting during the playoff run. We're going to let the Blues playoffs kind of play out and see what happens. And we did. All right. So, Stomping Grounds picks, you and I both have Brian and Rowan, Drew Gulak, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Kofi Kingston, and Seth Rollins. I have Ricochet and Roman Reigns with, also at the end, no cash-in. And you have Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre. And at the end, you have a cash-in for the tiebreaker.
Correcto mundo.
Yeah. WWE Stomping Grounds this Sunday on the WWE Network.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, so when are we doing our 100th episode?
July 12th is when it comes out, so it's sometime during that week.
Okay. Well, what else do you have to talk about?
Right now?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, finish.
I got a question then. Well, because we're not going to do a pod until after it. So Stranger Things comes out. And
Thank you. I actually wanted to bring this up. I actually wanted to bring up Stranger Things.
Cool. So I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking phenomenal show. Fuck. Jim, you had it. I'd like a question about what I think.
Can I?
Yeah, there might be something. Wait for load up, whatever.
Okay, thank you.
What was my question?
I don't know. It was up in the brain.
It has to deal with the mall.
Okay. Katie and I we're on the second season of Stranger Things right now. Well, I've seen it. We've seen it all, but we're just rewatching it.
It's
Yeah.
so easy to watch.
Dude, the first season, I don't remember the first season being as creepy as it was.
Yeah, man.
The second season is not that creepy compared to like the first season.
No, the first season's hella creepy.
Yeah.
Shit
Katie
freaks
was
me out, man.
shitless in the first season.
Some
I'm
of
like,
that shit
it's not
freaks me
scary.
out. It had something to do with the mall. It was a lot better of a question than, like, is the mall the main location?
It is.
Right.
Did you see them on Fallon?
No, not yet. Is it good?
Yeah, Dustin was like, yeah, you know, like, we're shooting, like, for Stranger Things. And he's like, I'm not going to say anything. But, like, it's in, like, a real working mall. So, like, people, like, customers be walking around, but there would just be a curtain, like, dropping it down. And they said people would just open up the curtain and be like, what's going on back here? And he's like, go away, there's major plot points happening right now.
That dude's awesome, man.
And then they said, like, there was just people, like, they were just, like, saying how rude. They were kind of, like, they weren't saying that they were being rude, like, the people. Mm-hmm. They were kind of saying, like, yeah, people didn't care. They just, like, walk up, be like, what's going on here? Like, yeah, Stranger Things, like, oh, whatever, and just walk away.
Yeah,
so it's like,
crazy.
oh, so you want to say people were being rude. Like,
right, yeah.
but they're kids and they don't know any better.
Yeah.
Which, it's hilarious. You could tell that there's such good friends. Because, you know, like, when little kids are, like, really good friends together and you're in, like, a group of little kids, you don't shut up. Like,
No,
everybody's
you talk
talking
over
at
each
once.
other.
Yeah. The entire interview on Fallon, they're talking over each other the entire time.
Yeah.
And, by the way, they hit puberty. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
What's the one kid's name?
His name's Lucas St. Clair in the show.
Yeah, so he has a mustache now.
Yeah. Well, he's like 16, 17
he's
years
like,
old.
has a really deep voice.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then you see Finn Wolfhard, and Finn Wolfhard's just like Jack White just as a little kid.
Yep.
And, like, Millie Bobby Brown does not look like her age, and she needs to knock it off.
No kidding.
Fuck, dude. It's just like, stop growing. No, you're acting way too old right now. Stop it. I don't like it. Like,
I know,
be a little
crazy.
kid. Be a little kid. And then, like, the redhead that just came into the show, she looks like a little kid. And you're like, good, stay that age, because you're going to grow up and just be like, what the fuck happened to my youth?
Right, yeah.
And then you just have Dustin, who's just Dustin. He's just Dustin on the show and Dustin in real life. He's awesome. And then you have the kid who gets, like, sick in the show, which I'm drawing a blank on their names right now. Yeah, why am I drawing such a blank on the name? Because I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. But that kid, what was? Oh my god, Mike.
Mike, yeah.
No, not Mike's Finn.
Mike Byers. Oh fuck, yeah.
Will.
There you
Fuck,
go.
you only hear Winona
Will
Ryder say it.
Byers.
Yeah, Will Byers. You always hear Winona Ryder say it 1,000 times. That kid is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
That kid is just strange.
Yeah.
Like you could. I think he's the kid that, like, the rest of the crew are like. I'm sorry if you listen to this, man. Dude, the kid is just weird.
Yeah, he's a weird little
no
dude.
pun intended. He's strange. Like, and like he just. I don't know. Like the vibe.
I would be
Everybody
too,
else.
dude. You had a fucking Demogorgon inside you, bro.
True.
How would you feel?
Like, if just judging all the little kids sitting there, and you're like, all right, Finn Wolfhard, all right, Jack White, you're gonna be a rock star. Lucas,
yeah.
kid's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
You got the redhead, and you're like, all right, you're a little kid. I like it. Stay that way. Don't change.
Yeah.
Grow up normal. Millie Bobby Brown, stop it.
Stop being grown up.
Stop using social media. Stop already acting like Ariana Grande. I don't like it because she's one of those, like, actresses I feel like I'm just gonna hate. Like,
I don't know. She does too much cool shit.
she's a phenomenal actress too.
Yeah, she's really good. I really want to see Godzilla.
When you see her, like, on, like, a Tonight Show, you're like, oh, she's 16, right? And you're like, no, she's like 14. You're
She's like 15 years old. Well, it's just because she's matured and she's
so
able,
mature.
like,
it's just like, oh man, it
bugs
me.
It's like being a dad seeing like your daughter. Like,
dude, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, it's crazy because I mean, they were like a lot of them were like 12, 11. I think Lucas was the only one that was like 15 when they started filming. But it's just crazy. I mean, that's just what puberty does.
The way you said that's perfect, because you see fucking weirdos and creeps like on fucking social media. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm like, she's fucking 16."
Yeah.
Like,
she's pretty. Like, I'm not like we can say that and not be creepy. We shouldn't have to explain. Like, oh yeah, she's a pretty like young girl.
No, but there's creeps out there
that are like,
oh
dude, she's so
it's
like
disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And now, like, I kind of like. So I remember like when Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen were growing up, and people were like, "Oh, I can't wait till they're 18." There was literally countdowns to when like they turned 18,
crazy.
and me being like close to their age at that time, you don't think anything of it. Like, because they're hot and they're cute because we're the same age. Right. We can say that because we're the same age. Yeah. And now you look at Millie Bobby Brown, you see people are doing that again, and it's like, oh, that's fucked up. Don't do that. Right. Stop doing that. Yeah. Stop that.
Yeah. I think people are like, oh, she's just like the way she like dresses. It's like she's a 15-year-old girl with like who she does modeling and fashion. She does. She's gonna.
It just scares me though because she's such a talented actress. Yeah. And she can sing and rap, too, which she's ultra talented. Yeah. What scares me is that she's peaking as, like, a kid. And kid actors don't normally tend out to, like, do well. I mean, just look at Lindsay Lohan. Right. That's what scares me. And that's why, like, I'm saying I want her to slow down. Because I want the longevity to be there as an actress. Like,
I think it's easier now, though, for, like, a young teen actor, young teen actors like her, than compared to, like, I think there's a lot better of a guidance. Yeah. For sure, than, like, probably what Lindsay Lohan had, or, like, Macaulay Culkin. I think, like, Millie Bobby Brown surrounds herself with good people, and, like, her family's always around. And, like, I mean, fuck, she has Winona Ryder as a... Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But who else would you want as a mentor?
Not Winona Ryder.
Why not now?
Dude, she's like a crazy person.
Not anymore.
Did you not remember her at the award show when she was like going...
Oh, well, she was just... I mean, whatever. Yeah, sure. But I think... but she's not, like, doing cocaine and shit all the time anymore. No. You know, like, she did that.
No, I think the guy that you want... Or the actor that you want as a mentor might be a fucking Hopper.
True, yeah.
What's his name? Dave Harper?
Dave Harper, yeah.
Because he's like a fucking straightforward, like, cool dude. Like,
he's definitely the dad of that whole thing. Yeah. Like, the kids are acting up and the actor can't get them together. Dave Harper's like, hey!
Knock it off. Actually, no, fuck him. Fuck that. I could see him just joining in. He's like he's the cool dad that will join in with them. And then Winona Ryder will be like, are we going to do this or what? Like, yeah, I guess so, Mom.
Shut up, Heather.
He's fucking hero.
But yeah, no, I think it's easier now for, like, the young actors to stay level-headed and have, like, good guidance. They don't have to now. We hope, yeah, and hopefully now with, like, I know, like, some accusations are fake or not, but they're better protected from the creeps of the business that are like, well, if you want to, keep growing and growing. So I think that, and who knows, she might end up, like, taking a couple years off to do college.
I guess I care a lot about. Now it's starting to click in my head a little bit. Maybe I care a lot about Millie Bobby Brown because she reminds me of my little cousin, Sienna, because, like, she's, like, 13 and, like, becoming this amazing dancer who's going to, like, New York, and she's been in magazines and stuff. And to me, it's kind of like, slow down. God damn it, slow down. Yeah. She's starring in a fucking short film that's getting showcased by the St. Louis, like, film showcase. Awesome. Yeah. Like, yeah. She's the one that's gonna be my in for Hollywood. It's gonna be her. And I'm going to write her, like, a bunch of shit. Like, this is what we're going to do in your next movie.
Send it.
It's going to be R-rated and a little fucked up. But you know what? We're going to make a lot of money off this.
Yep. And then you're going to drive her insane.
No, yeah, because I'm going to be like, you're going to be a psycho serial killer in this next movie. You're going to eat some bones.
We're going to do some method acting. She's going to be
go
like,
kill somebody for me right now. Okay, thank you. Bye. Yeah.
Man, I wish I could remember, like, the better question I had about what I thought about the mall.
Oh yeah, Stranger Things.
Like, is it? Yeah. Maybe it was about, like, the filming or just, like, the crazy amount of stuff they could do with a mall.
The trailer for Glow 3 came out though too.
Did it? How's that?
Looks good. Dude, you need to watch that show, man.
I know I do. I need to watch a lot of stuff. I've been trying to watch Chernobyl, which isn't bad. It's more just fucked up.
You gotta watch Barry, man.
I know. I'm like a one thing at a time guy.
Same. I'm the same way. When it comes to TV,
bad.
I'm the same way.
I'm bad at TV. Like I said, I've just been fucking passing
All right,
out.
go
at night.
watch Barry first, or watch Glow first since the 3rd season's coming out, or watch Barry first and then just go into Glow so that way you can just go right into the 3rd season.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Glow's good, man. Glow's a little slow start-ish at first.
I think Bowman said he didn't like Glow.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I didn't like it either in the first couple episodes because it was the first few episodes set up everything. And then there's a part in the middle of the first season and you're just like, holy shit. And then it just takes off. And then the second season, from like the start of the second season, you're just like, holy shit, times 2.
Right.
Like the second season's phenomenal. Like the first season, that's good. It's slow, but it's good. The second season, you're just like, whoa. Like they totally just ramped it up. Like really good.
No, I need to watch it. Yeah, dude, I'm just bad at watching shit. So I just get stuck on one thing. And then
Do you not remember
I can't bounce around.
You don't remember your Stranger Things question?
It just had something to do with the mall. Like, how I think the mall is going to play into this season. Like, how big... Maybe that was the question. Like, how big is this mall going to... Like, I guess maybe from, like, a production standpoint.
I think it's going to matter a lot.
Like, how would you do it? I think maybe that's what I wanted to ask. Like, how would you...
that, like, they get stuck
How
in
would
the
you
mall.
use the mall?
I think
because, I mean, think about the
Yeah.
elements of a mall. Like, how big it is and all the other different stores. Like, fucking all the crazy shit. And how crazy malls were...
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is when malls were getting big. I would
Me
assume.
being hopeful, because I'm a sucker for, like, shows and movies that happen, like, a one-day time span.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that this 3rd season happens in one day, and over, like, 12 episodes happens in one day, and they're stuck in the mall.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out how to, like, maybe escape the mall or something.
Yeah, something crazy.
Because after watching the first 2 seasons, it's kind of like, where are they going with this? But I guess at the same time, we still don't really know what's controlling the Upside Down. We're still kind of unanswered on like what it is.
We thought we had the answer, but then they showed the demo.
Yeah,
But
so,
also, he's by the school, so how does it play into the school?
well, or is that giant? We never really figured out what that giant thing was in the 2nd season that's walking around.
Yeah,
like when he like
we thought it was gone.
yeah, it's like. I can't remember because I'm not there yet in the 2nd season, but didn't they show at the very end of the 2nd season? Spoilers. But, didn't they show that thing, like, almost bigger than what it was?
It looked bigger.
Yeah.
Looked a lot bigger. Yeah,
So,
I don't know, man. Yeah,
something's
going to
happen.
I wonder if there's another, if they bring in, like, another number. Like, you know how they like that number 8 chick?
Right.
It's like...
What happened to them?
Yeah, do we bring in another...
You might.
Like, fuck, does 11 just, like, send out a signal and, like, fucking 10 of them show up to finally defeat this
The
thing?
Avengers version of Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
bro. Like, does fucking... Is Mike able to get superpower?
Well,
Like, just...
I'm pretty sure... Ooh. Whoa. Is Stranger Things really the culmination of the story of how, like, one gets powers?
Maybe.
And this Upside Down gets them powers,
Or does
even though they're
Will, like-
connected to the Upside Down?
I mean, Will has to have some kind of vision shit, because he can...
Prediction, Will's going to have a fucking power
Yeah,
in this
bro.
season.
I'm saying, dude.
That's where he's going to come in. And that's where they got all these kids rescued out. Did we just crack Stranger Things?
Might have, bro.
Is the Upside Down really like where kids get like kidnapped and then when they come out they have like some kind of superpower and then that company was marking them down of what kid they were?
Maybe. Just, like, sending them off and then they come back.
Ooh. Shit.
It's gonna be crazy.
Did we just crack Stranger
Might
Things?
have. How many seasons they said they were gonna do?
They're filming 3 and 4 back to back, and I think they said they're gonna go to 5. I think 5's gonna be the last, no matter what. So I think they have a story written out for 5.
5's gonna be them, like, finishing up high school and going to college. It's gonna be like, we finally did it, now we can go to college.
And one of them's gonna die.
Yeah, and then there'll be a Stranger
I'm
Things
waiting.
movie set of college.
I'm waiting for one of the key characters to die.
I know,
It's
bro.
coming, and I feel like it might be this season. I thought fucking Dustin was gonna die last season.
Yeah, dude, for sure. That was scary. That dude's gonna be a really good actor. I think they
He can
all are.
sing his ass off.
I think he's gonna be, and I know he probably gets like he's gonna be good in, like, comedies. which I think he probably will, but I think he'll also be like a phenomenal, almost like a Jonah Hill in a sense, where like Jonah Hill can do some serious shit and it's really good.
See, I want to see Dustin and Steve make a movie together because their chemistry is hilarious.
Yeah, they're basically Tormund and Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun. Like if they did like a buddy movie. Oh, fuck yeah, that'd be so good. Yeah, and I think I was gonna say this earlier. I think the guy who plays Lucas St. Clair, whose name's I can't think of his real actor name, Caleb McLaughlin. I could see him like in a few years doing like a superhero movie.
Watch him be the one that blows up the most out of everybody.
I could see it. I could see him doing like a superhero movie for sure, 100%.
Millie Bobby Brown is just. She's gonna be, dude. She's already like fucking massive.
Yeah,
she's gonna be even bigger.
I heard Godzilla was good.
I heard it was too.
So,
for some reason, Millie Bobby Brown to me is gonna be like a Jennifer Aniston, massive and respectable like at the same time. You know what I mean?
Maybe like a Jen Aniston mixed maybe with a little Emma Watson.
But the reason why I say that is because every time I see a Jennifer Aniston movie, she's the exact same. Millie Bobby Brown, so far right now, and she's young, so this can be fixed. She's the exact same in everything. In Godzilla, she looked like it was just 11 just in Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's also all we know her as.
Right.
So far.
But all we know is Jennifer Aniston is Rachel. Like, tell me that one Jennifer Aniston movie that you remember where you're like...
The Seven with Adam Sandler.
But you know what I mean? Like, there's not like one Jennifer Aniston movie where you're like, oh, it's not Rachel. Maybe Horrible Bosses, because it was total character...
She's so hot.
Different character direction.
That was my dentist. I'd fucking be there every day. Yeah, definitely. But I see her being mixed with, like, an Emma Watson, too. Like, not because, like, they're both foreign, but because of the whole, like, their philanthropy and shit. Like, Emma Watson's a good example of someone who, from child star... she's done good.
She fills it out though a little bit.
Huh?
She fills it out a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in anything in forever.
No, yeah, she's very smart about what she did. I think she like got her money now. She's been wanting to do like more important, I guess, things and stuff. So yeah, be interesting to see what they all do with their career because they're fucking phenomenal.
Dude, they are.
Everybody loves it.
Dude, I mean, like,
and it's like a kids show. I mean, that's not a kids show, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how many adult our parents could sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
I did love the second season, the first episode of the second season when the first time you see Dustin, he's like, son of a bitch! Yeah. Where's it at? Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Fucking great.
A quarter. Use.
Stranger Things. Do you think the third season's going to be good, or do you think it's going to be a letdown?
I think it's going to be good, man. I'm just going into it open-minded, because there's no... This isn't like Game of Thrones where we're like, oh, this is what we want to see. We're just like, what's next?
Yeah, we are.
You know?
It is. That's so true. There's no expectations going into this next one. You're kind of like, what do they have in store?
Because they've done such a good job of like the story.
Because the story could have ended after seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and
I feel like they're all just going to be like little mini. Like it'll connect, but it's
I feel like this is gonna be the season where you're kind of like, all right, next season this is where this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. I feel like this is the season that
we'll really start questioning.
I think this season's just gonna leave you hanging more than it's ever left you like on a cliffhanger than it ever has.
For sure.
This is the season I think you're just gonna be like, shit.
Yeah.
I have to wait how long till the next season?
Right.
Because at the end of 2 and 1, you were kind of like, okay, cool. Like, if they never came back with another episode, I'd be satisfied because the story kind of ends. Right. Like,
yeah. I mean, the one thing we know for sure is that there's obviously still a monster and what's going to happen. But it's the story of like, all right, how do they get caught? Who else gets affected by it? How do they save them? It's crazy. Right. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be good.
Stranger Things, July 4th.
A lot going on this year, dude.
Lion King,
the Toy Story, good movies, good shows. Ozarks will be popping back up. Fucking... We're on fire this year.
I need hockey. I miss hockey.
I miss it, though, for sure.
Dude, I miss hockey so much. I'm just like, I want to watch another game.
I miss it for sure, dude. Got the awards tonight.
NHL 20 gets revealed tonight, too.
Heard. Hopefully it's fucking... It's crazy you texted me that last night. NHL 19 sucks, because I was like, man, I kind of feel like playing it because I'm still in hockey, and I was like, this game sucks.
Dude, I was getting so... I was screaming.
It's boring, bro.
I was screaming at my TV, though, yesterday. I'm like, that's not a fucking penalty! Like, fuck. And it's like, you you have 55 tripping penalties in one game because, God forbid, if you try to poke check, they just fall over. It's like...
Or your player gets on a line change, just runs into somebody.
Or the computer will just magically poke check you from behind while you have momentum going forward, but somehow the force of the guy's stick will just automatically... The puck just automatically just loop around your stick and just go on the other stick and go in the opposite direction. Hey, guess what? EA Sports, that's not how gravity works. That's not science. Fuck. Holy shit, that makes no sense. If somebody's poking you from behind, if anything, the puck's going to go forward, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, hopefully it's a good game.
Oh, and the stick lift, that's not a slashing penalty either.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me so mad.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I almost want to buy it just because the Blues won the Cup, and I want to see what the teams are going to be like.
I mean, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I've been bitching about this game for the last 3 years, but I'll still end up buying it just because it's hockey. It's the only hockey game around.
Right. Yeah.
I'm in the playoffs right now. Like, I'm still playing it, even though I scream at my TV every 2 seconds. I have more stress playing this game than I did watching the Blues.
Oh, man. But yeah, NHL awards tonight.
You think Benny walks out with the Calder? You think
God,
Berube walks out with the Jack... Berube should walk out the Jack Adams. I think so.
I think so, too.
Like, you take a team that's in last place and you go to the Stanley Cup. I know postseason's not supposed to matter when you're judging these awards, but for fuck's sake, there has to be at least some consideration of picking these like Jack Adams.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think Berube comes out with it. I think O'Reilly comes out with the...
Selke,
the defensive award?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he walks out. Actually, no, I think he walks out with the Lady Bang. And barely loses the Selke.
I think... Dude, honestly, the Calder Trophy I think is up in the air because... the guys nominated, Pedersen and who's the other one?
I can't think of it.
Did he play for New York Islanders?
Maybe.
Wasn't Besser, was it? That was last year, right?
No.
What's his name? Mark Stahl, Eric Stahl, Jordan Stahl, Jared Stahl.
Elias Peterson, Rasmus Dahlin, Jordan Bennington.
Okay, so yeah, Stalin and Pedersen, they started off the season really on fire, and they both fizzled out at the end. Like,
yeah.
They kind of disappeared in the second half of the year.
Pedersen slowed down a bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's weird because he had a really good first half, and it's like, well, Jordan Bennington had a really good, he only played the second half, but...
He was a stud the entire time.
Well, he only played 30 games. It's like...
Patterson only played like 40 games.
Right. I really hope he gets it, man.
Honestly, like, I think Bennington, and you might see 3 Blues trophies at the end of the night.
I think so, too. I mean, dude, not even being
I
biased,
think you should get 2, no matter what. The Calder one's, for me, up in the air. I think O'Reilly definitely walks out with 1. Berube should win the Jack Adams. If 100%. He doesn't win the Jack Adams, it's ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, dude, I'd give it to Bennington. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, to go on that run at the most important time of the year, that's pressure. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it to him. It would just be nuts.
Obviously, this will drop on Friday, and we'll know what would happen, so...
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what we hope happens, and I guess we'll review in 3 weeks if we remember.
Yeah.
So I'll say we'll review next week, but there won't be an episode next week. We're off. We're off for 2 weeks after this. It's so nice. Don't worry about, like, recording a show. It's going to be nice, though, when we come back, because there's been times where, like, I haven't recorded in, like, a week. I'm like, it feels like it's been forever. I'm so ready to do this. I feel like after 2 weeks, I think we'll all just be like, I can't imagine Corey right now.
Oh, no shit.
Corey's, I mean, you know how many times he's texted us being like, I want to come back on. Yeah. Like,
he's got to have a cool baby story, though.
Oh, fuck his baby story. Is this a 90s episode? Save those for the next episode.
Yeah, fuck your 2010s baby.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's gonna be so dumb.
God. She probably came out with a picket sign protesting birth.
I came out the regular way, protest C-section. Protest. Yeah, anyway, let's get out of here with the 1, 2, 3.
All right.
You want to start? You want me to start? You want to start? You want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay. Blue.
My number 1, My number 1, shout out me. We're going to go see Avengers tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that.
What time? Did you guys get tickets yet?
Not yet. It's like a 3 o'clock show at Ronnie, so...
Well, they're like assigned seating, so we can just get tickets tonight if we wanted.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'll just get them online. So that's one.
I'm going to break my $100 bill.
My number 2 is... I don't know. Shout out... Dude, I have nothing. I can't think of one fucking good thing for a number 2.
Bennington. Stranger Things.
Oh.
Made up.
No. Let's go Cardinals. There we go. And my number 3, 1 week since the Blues won the Cup.
My number 1 is that... Fuck, I have nothing. My number one. All right, my number 1. Fuck it, it's 1 week. It's Wednesday. It's our 1 week anniversary of becoming Stanley Cup champions. Woohoo! Stanley Cup. We're still champions. It's still real.
It's crazy. Do you like how every 2 days I was posting on Facebook hey, just so you guys know we're Stanley Cup champions.
That's why I posted today. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe how many likes that fucking O'Reilly picture we got.
It's crazy.
It's like, guys, it's like, there's some people out there that probably think I'm being serious too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Brett's comments just fucking fantastic.
Dude, it's fucking, I popped so hard during that.
So perfect.
Because and then there's other people who are like, well, Brett, you're being a dick. It's like, no, that comment's fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
Because I was like a decent hockey player at one point.
It's funny. It's like, we didn't win the cup. I got this fake inflatable one. Yeah, just hoping. Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah, dude, that was my first thought. That was my thought when he was like, "Oh, Ryan O'Reilly is still in Buffalo. My team sucks. This is the only time I'll ever get a cup. Is this inflatable thing?"
You look at Ryan O'Reilly and you're looking at he's a man rock. And you're looking at a 10.
Oh yeah.
And then you look at me, it's like that's a solid 8.
Yeah.
But you said yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You're a solid 8. I was just saying, yeah, I don't even know. Oh, man.
Oh, fuck, that's great. Yeah, you're an 8.
Yeah, bro, you're an 8. You're my buddy, I can tell you that. Yeah, dude. You're a good old 8.
Oh, that's fucking great. Shit. Well, anyway. My number 2, it's my number 2.
It's hard this week, man.
Dude, it is. My number 2 is, you know what? Gotta get prepared. 100 episodes coming up, man. This is our 99th episode. It's kind of crazy to think about.
That is, dude. Way too long.
How many episodes did we do without taking a week off? That's what's insane to me.
We did a while. It wasn't until I started getting sick where it was we were missing weeks.
But we still had other shows that we did within those weeks.
It's true.
Maybe Florida this past, when I went to Florida, that might be the only time that actually where we went a week without producing one
something.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
That's crazy.
It's nuts, dude.
It's we surpassed 100 weeks.
Oh, definitely.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just, it's just fucking crazy to think about.
Damn.
This is our 99th episode, and we're closing in on 100 in a couple weeks ahead.
It's crazy, dude.
And then it's just it's a new era. It's a new era from there.
Yeah,
Do we change the logo?
Do a little rebranding? Maybe some
logo.
caricatures of us, like me on a toilet.
Maybe put the NFG logo as the O on Offended.
Yeah.
Maybe do a 100 and the NFG logo is the 2 zeros.
I like it.
There it is. Boom. There's our shirt.
Corey!
All right. Yeah, that's my number 2. My number 3, shout out. What is that?
Super Mario.
Yeah. Shout out number 3, I guess. My number 3 is going to be a topic to close the show.
A topping?
A topic.
Oh, okay. They said a topping. I was like, fine.
Can we stop? I'm going to sound like a big asshole here. I'm going to sound like a big fucking prick.
Okay.
But I just feel like this needs to be said.
Okay.
Can we stop with the petition to get Layla's name on the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, man. I'm with that.
Like, come on. Like,
yeah. Look, I and we get it. We get the intentions are good. If anything, I'm just more worried about Layla getting backlash.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not...
Exactly.
It's like people being like, oh, this girl now wants... It's like, no. Don't start jumping to conclusions. I get it. It is cool. It is a cool gesture. I 100% get it. But no. No to the fact, because then every year there's gonna be the story,
right?
And there's nothing against that. We're not saying we don't want the cool stories, but it's good. And people be like, "Well, that'd be a cool thing to do." It's like, but what about the other 6?
That was my argument. I was like, you were acting like like this is the first time it's ever been done. You don't think any other Stanley Cup team had like a kid that was sick and like
or something?
Like,
yeah,
they'd use that as motivation or
right.
or something. And he brought that kid happiness, whatever. It just opens up a can of worms because it's like, okay, now it's going to be superficial from here on out. If the Blues do that, from here on out, it's going to be superficial. It's not going to mean anything. Like, you're going to be like,
right. Oh, we got to pick the... Well, which...
Now, every sick kid in the world is going to want to get their name on the Stanley Cup. It's going to be like their wish, and it's going to be like, you can't do that.
Here's my argument to people that are like, well, what? Okay, then how come nobody's saying put Ari's name on there?
Right.
What's different between her story and Layla's, and not getting into like what type of sickness or how sick or this or that, but it's just the main points of the story are there are 2 sick kids with unfortunate diseases. One sadly passes. What's the difference of the story?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, how just nip it in the bud now, and it just can't
do it.
Yeah, and like we both,
and
like I said, don't want it to come back on her,
right.
or her mom, or her family,
exactly,
or anything.
This
she
is
did
not
nothing
a dig.
wrong.
This is not a dig at any of them. This is a dig at those fucking idiotic fans that are starting this shit, and then they're like, because now you know that there's stupid fucking people out there that think that their family started.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, or that they're push. Oh, now they're going to start rumors this family's pushing the limits to get more and more stuff. No, shut up. Right. Shut up. You have no idea what that girl and that family went through. And it was a cool moment. I'm sure Layla will probably come and be like, I don't want my name on the cup or something. Which sucks. She shouldn't have to say that or anything. Like I said, I get maybe whoever started maybe had the right place of mind, but no. Like you said, it'll become superficial. How do you decide? Say Carolina wins next year and there's 3 sick kids in the hospital that have all... I know those are fresh, aren't they? Yeah, bro. Don't even buy the same ones. I'll punch you. But yeah, it's like, then where do you stop?
Like, you can't.
What do you tell the one sick kid? Like, well, you're sorry, you're not sicker than him, and I know your story.
Exactly.
And then you're just filling up the cup. It's not, they'll honor her in many other ways where it's well deserving. It'll be fun for her. She's probably like, it's already
this
enough.
Is gonna sound bad, but it kind of disrespects the Stanley Cup, in my opinion, if you put her name on it.
I think so too, and people are going to take that the wrong way.
Yeah,
but it's just like that's its own thing.
Chris Rodney, I'm sure, signed it.
Probably, yeah. Probably chiseled his name. Well, it's not a big deal.
By the way, shout out to all the people that came up to me at the parade. I had about 15 people come up to me like, fuck Chris Rodney, by the way. You're so right. I'm like, this is the best day ever. Yeah. Not only are we celebrating the Blues, but people are actually coming around to being like, fuck those guys. Right. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And you know what? My number 3, congrats to the Toronto Raptors.
That'll Toronto.
That's my number 3.
Good parade.
Fucking right.
Solid turnout for him.
I guess we can't make fun of Drake anymore.
Nah, I can't, man. Fuck that dude. That dude's whack, man. That dude legit thought he was playing.
Yeah,
that dude legit thinks that he...
Apparently the NBA asked him not to come to the away games. They're like, please don't show up.
Yeah, like, just don't show up. Yeah, dude, I mean, I just hated him. I think he's... But I get it's different sport, different culture, and that's how they do celebrities and shit in that sport. But, like, here, it was like, yeah, we had John Hamm and shit.
But we didn't make a big deal about John Hamm, like, being there. John Hamm was just on a float.
Yeah,
like,
did you see the video of Drake where he's, like, walking out after, like, a loss, and, like, there's press, and he's walking by, they're like, Drake, and then he turns like he's one of the players.
Yeah.
It's like... John Hamm ain't doing that. John Hamm was getting asked to do and John Hamm loves fucking hockey.
Yeah.
I can listen to that. That dude could be like an announcer.
Yeah,
for
he
a
really
game.
could.
I could trust him announcing a hockey
Fuck
game.
yeah, you listen to Don Draper fucking...
Might be a little fucked up,
hey,
but...
Don Draper here. We're about to watch some Blues hockey. All right, here we go. Be like, God damn it, I'm in the mood to watch some hockey.
Yeah, but fuck Drake, bro.
I'm in the mood to drink some scotch and smoke a cigarette and watch the Blues.
I would have punched Drake in the face if I was a player. 100%, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine if there was a celebrity who sat behind your hockey bench and all he did was fucking try to chirp you? I'd be like, bro, I will fucking meet you outside and I will knock you out.
Right.
Or I will jump over this glass. I will take my stick and break this glass.
He was yelling at Steph Curry and Steph Curry just goes, okay.
Yeah, it's all right, bro, whatever, dude.
But that's the best. That's the best reaction because he's like, all right, yeah, sure. Okay, Drake.
I guess I'm kind of glad Golden State lost.
I'm really glad
Maybe.
Golden State lost.
I mean, I guess maybe they did build a dream team, but I've never really... I mean, except for who's the fucking guy who never stopped complaining? Durant?
Oh, my God, Draymond Green.
Draymond Green, yeah, that guy sucks. I love Steph Curry, though. Dude just shoots threes. But, yeah, congrats to the Raptors. Damn. That was a crazy, long 1-2-3 finish, I feel like.
It was. All right. Well, anyway, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, @OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation, all social media platforms as well.
Holler! If you hear me!
All right. The weekly wrestling wrap-up on the night that we'll record episode 100, wherever that is. We'll figure it out. We'll get it together. But weekly wrestling wrap-up on Periscope returns. So that will be the week of July 12th. So I think July 11th.
Watch out!
No, not July 11th. That's just the day before. But anyway, July 11th or July 10th is more than likely when
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back on the Periscope with that wrap-up.
It'll be tight.
No, we haven't been on the Periscope in a while.
I have not.
We had a couple people actually tweet us, like, where's the Periscope
Why
show?
don't you shut the fuck up?
You're getting Chris Rodney today, because we'll rip on our own
Yeah,
fans.
bro. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Where's the Periscope?
And you can buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. Make sure to listen to our playlist, which is on Spotify at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. And make sure to go listen to our show, or Hockey Talks will be back in September, October. But the weekly wrestling wrap-up, which will be back the same week as episode 100. And that's also available wherever you're listening to this right now, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, wherever you get your podcasts. Just by searching Offended, subscribe, follow, give us that wonderful Dave Meltzer 5-star rating. And you can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
Jimmy James 9417 on Instagram and Twitter, and James V Stout on Snapchat.
There you go. All right, episode 99 in the books. Wayne Gretzky in the books. Our next episode on July 12th is episode 100. And what a way to do it. It'll be the finale of the 90s episodes, counting down our top 30 songs of the 90s.
Not anymore.
That's the only way. I was wondering, I was wanting to make episode 100 really big, but then I started to think about it and realize there's no other way we can do episode 100. It's got to be a 90s episode.
It's got to be 90s. Bro.
That's that put our show on the map a little bit.
Going to the 90s one last time,
and then we go to the 80s.
Yeah.
Anyway. For Stoutsy, I'm Tricky. It's been Offended, presented by PWP Nation. We'll see you in 2 weeks for episode 100! Let's go Blues! Let's go Stanley Cup champions!
Let's go Blues!